Yo guys and girls, and welcome back to Dr. Dave. So we're going to be jumping onto a bit of trucking this evening. So stick around, enjoy the stream. Yo InZone, how's it going buddy? Hope you're having a great one. Right, we're going to jump over into the Discord. Yo.
Hello,
Holy.
Dave.
Oh, and
right
the
in
game.
Holy, it'll probably come up. It's fucking hilariously long, that word, and I don't think any of us can say it.
Another one?
Is there small roads?
Oh,
Holly,
mate,
Eddie.
No,
Rosie,
we don't use small roads on here.
don't need to.
These-
Fuck anyway.
What
They are
garage?
small
level
roads anyway.
garage?
Oh, that's not
Oh, there
an
you
issue.
go.
There we go.
Alright.
That one done.
What button's that set as? That one? Yes. Bonus.
File saved. So then load.
Right.
Proper
I'm gonna
tie.
grab me load. I'm gonna grab me load and then go and find me stream up.
Back in 2 boys.
10 foot.
1, 2, you're done.
One cycle to
Oh,
Sift
no.
through.
Whereabouts is Lutz?
Middle
Very
right of
right.
the map.
Yeah.
Very right.
Middle right. Yeah, Ukraine. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where it be.
There it is.
Right, let's jump to the live screen, everybody.
Oh no, this is now froze. Now I've tried to load that one.
Here comes Mr.
What did you
Rocky.
do with the heavy.
No, yacht.
I was gonna say heavies seem to crash it at the minute.
Where are we going?
Yo, Luke. You should know where we're going. You should be paying attention.
I wasn't a minute.
We are going to Polly something. Polly Annie something.
You should be using Truckee, my man.
Holly answer.
If you're using Truckee, you don't need to worry about where you're going, because it tells you.
Holly question mark, question mark, question mark.
Sounds about right, Dawes.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna stop just here. Chuck me hazards on because I am a hazard.
Yes, 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 you are.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, I like Ian's truck colour. Is there room between? Is there room over there?
What, where we are?
Yeah.
Yeah, behind us. Yeah, there's plenty of room.
I've got no sound on my game. Oh well, never mind.
I haven't come from the earphones. I've just got Discord.
Yeah, same here.
Remember, we're leaving at 15:15, so if you're not ready, you'll have to catch up.
Don't even know what the time is now. 04. Oh, that's all right.
Nearly 5:15.
Ah, there's a gap in between T-Rock and Ian. I'll see if I can squeeze myself in there.
That's it. Can't get a bit of damage now.
Quick save.
What do you mean by that, you cheeky fucker?
Oh, Calvin went the wrong way. Went for a no entry sign. Naughty boy.
Yo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Back, boys.
Oh,
Ian.
Wrong way.
Ian.
Wrong way.
Yeah.
Young Padawan went for a wrong way sign. Naughty boy.
Oh my god, he's got his stuff.
He was in. He went the wrong way.
Yeah, went for a no entry sign.
I am disappointed in you, Crashy.
Alright, oh well.
And he's in a dopey as fuck.
I'm surprised you hadn't had to go me for the colours yet.
No, it's fine.
No, Ian already put it out, so.
Oh, cheers, Ihan. Right, I'm gonna go and see if my stream wants to work today.
I was in my Ninja Turtle colours when I first came in.
Alright.
Green and purple with the band. Like, looks like I had a bandana around the front of the cab, like Donatello.
That reminds me, I need to change my stream stuff. They've got a new one which is red and it's got them colours in it. It's fucking amazing.
Game has froze and now can't get out of it, so I'll have to reset the computer and up in a minute.
No worries.
But yeah, so.
Oh, I'm doing it right for one. Oh, blimey. I've actually got game capture sorted for once. Right, it's starting soon.
Blimey.
I know.
Did you bang your head, Calvin?
I have multiple times today, yeah.
I'm so excited for the next week or so. not in work. Get to upgrade my PC.
Yeah, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it dance with lights.
Mate, dance with lights.
Dancing with
Gonna-
Wolf.
New
Make it
RAM.
look a little bit. Make it look a little bit more prettier.
Oh mate, it's gonna look fucking well pretty inside that case. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I might have to rearrange my front room a little bit for that. I think remove that. Yeah, I'm gonna have a play around.
That's the only problem I can't have. I can't have many flashing lights. Because Dad's epileptic.
Just tell him not to look at the case.
Okay, yeah, no, please.
Right, I am going to fuck off for 2 minutes.
What you'll have to do is you'll have to get him them, you know, them like horse blinders where they can only see forward. You'll have to get him a pair of them.
Oh, you could have got a new fucking daff at least. Not a battered one.
Yeah. So there it is. I'm good at driving one way down, one way streets.
Right, Jana's not on tonight.
Why not?
No hem by any chance?
No. Not for stream.
Ah.
No.
Right, we will
I
be.
was going to go and find my stream up. I'm sorting out music first.
We will be setting off shortly, guys.
Oh wait. Ooh, right.
Nearly
I'm
ready,
gonna
just wait for it to load.
stop that. Play that. Right.
So
I'm gonna fuck off then.
Celso's currently in the garage, in the pickup point over there.
Yeah.
You got little old T-Rock down there with no load on because his load wouldn't load, and then you got Smelvin over there, followed by Hihan over there as well.
I shall be in shortly. I'm just trying to get it to load up again.
Captain Dopey's trying to get his computer to run.
Fleahan is not a kid. I'm free tonight.
Gibbo not on tonight.
Nah, Gibbo and Baxi have gone to play a new Viking survival game.
Ah.
Tonight I am mostly powered by
It's flashed up on the computer now.
It's literally just popped up on the game now. Literally, as you said, is Gibbo on tonight? It popped up in the top corner.
Yo!
So
Yarr.
anyone streams tonight is extreme trucking. We are gonna have some fun because the roads are tight as fuck.
Second
Well-
hit.
I don't care. The first one's nice, and after that, I just made him shit himself.
Oh, fuck. I might have to meet you at the second drop off, to be fair.
What?
For some reason, I am not running Ethernet.
Celso, why have you not got the same trailer as us?
I am now.
I can't get the same trailer, but
I fixed it.
Did your
Dunno.
trucking not work?
No, that's the ending screen
Yeah.
already. I don't want that one. I want that one.
I'll look at.
He's probably got it as a different thing. I've got Schwarzmiller on. Good.
Yeah, I look everything. That's the only ones I can get.
Okie
You're
dokies.
heading up to Polly Ding Dong.
Right, I've got 5 minutes and then we'll be heading out, boys.
Hollywood
Right.
will do.
Alright, but
Crashy is here.
Make sure you YY enter before you get kicked.
F1. Why enter? Right.
And-
Bit of luck, I should get one at our next stop.
We're gonna send Calvin out front, I think.
Good luck.
That's why I said I'll send you out front. Because if you fuck it up, we know not to.
Right, last night he was lagging like such a motherfucker that I overtook him. I got bored of being lagged into.
Well,
Remember that.
if
We'll see
it
what it's like tonight.
if it happens, then we'll have to go round him. But
Yeah.
he's gonna take the lead on this first one.
Gosh, I like the way that me and you both didn't talk to each other but chose exactly the same skin.
Unreliable connection. Right, I've been kicked, so I've got to come out and go in again.
Oh, I'm going to get kicked if I don't turn the lights on. There we are.
Right. volume mixer.
You know, one thing I didn't do was check to see if I had 12 seat speed or a 6 speed.
That's
Is
better.
the
I
red
can hear this
spanner
more
nearby
now.
you?
Ish.
Otherwise, it's going to be a struggle. I've already fixed it actually.
Dawson, it don't matter because none of these are heavies.
Nah. Now it's heavy tonight. It's all little loads.
Right. Oh, I just realised something. If I put my camera on, it's going to be mahoosive. But boy, yeah.
Yo, Shawnee boy, how's it going?
Shrink me down back into that corner. We should.
That's it, go and sit in the corner and face the wall, Calvin.
I'm going to put myself in that corner. Just so the lads, just so the stream can see my wonderful wing mirror of me going flip flop.
Flip flop smack.
Right, we shall padlock that and padlock
I'm
that.
just driving to pick up now.
No, it's bad.
We're all sitting outside the yard anyway, so...
ATS.
17 miles.
Yeah. Well, I say it's quite nice to have a little bit like this, just pulling out of the way outside. Saves so much aggro.
Oh, I did not get my chance of stupid.
Oh, yeah, anyway, Ian, I was saying about that vape liquid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was meant to be like mango and yogurt.
Yeah.
Filled my tank up with it, took one puff of it, and I was like, oh, that tastes like vomit.
Oh, God.
So I passed my vape over to Jade, and Jade took one puff and was like, reaching, mate, absolute reaching she was.
Nice try,
Oh.
Dawson.
My favourite is constant.
Well, what happens is that yeah, that's the fucking gate thing, Dawson, that I was talking about earlier.
Stupid.
It's mental.
Come on.
Yeah, so what they did is they took diacetyl out of vape liquids and they replaced it with Batrice acid,
Oh,
which is it's designed to make things sweeter. But the only problem is if you add too much of it, it then turns it to the taste of vomit.
Oh, nice.
You're only meant to add like 1 or 2 drops just to sweeten the taste.
Oh, mate.
So you could taste the mango. As you started to inhale, you could taste the mango, and as you exhaled, you could taste yogurt and puke. Oh, mate, it was fucking disgusting. I ended up having to get Jade to change the coil. I put a brand new coil in the night before, and I couldn't get rid of the puke taste. So yeah, I had to get Jade to change the coil and wash the tank out, and then put another flavour in there.
Listen here, Dave, at least it'll stop you from smoking.
I haven't had any cigarettes at all. I haven't even
gonna
bought
say
any.
that.
I haven't bought no cigarettes, and I haven't had any cigarettes.
Do you not think them vapors just give you someone else to...
I enjoy it, mate. You know, like I like the flavour.
Yeah.
What he likes.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, my wife used to smoke and she's on them vapors now, so it's off nicotine, strong nicotine anyway.
Well, this nicotine is 0.3, so it's the lowest grade nicotine you can get.
Yeah.
It's just to, you know, like, when you've been a smoker for a long period of time, you get stroppy when you don't have no nicotine.
Oh, tell us about it. I used
So
to smoke.
that's why I still have my vape,
Oh, right. Yeah.
just to get me by, like. So I have my little fix of nicotine and happy days, like. But
I'm just going to check my paperwork and I'll be ready.
I'm not, you know, like not inhaling all that fucking burning paper and shit like that.
Well, that's it. Exactly.
Never
Smelvin,
smoked and never will do.
Smelvin, take the lead. Come on.
Hang on, I'm just chucking my jumper on.
Lady Schmelvin.
It's freezing in the place.
I'll tag on the end soon. I
You want to get your out, Terry, yeah?
Yeah,
Hang
18
fire,
miles,
boys.
16 miles out.
Hang fire, boys.
Right, hang on, dose.
Yeah, I'll pull up behind you, so. Where are you? Oh, I'm
Here.
there.
The entrance is over here, bro. Look, as you come out the yard, you turn immediate left.
Don't worry, he's sorted it. He's just going to go across the grass.
How the fuck am I going to get out of here now? I'm going to have to do a Dawson.
drive forward and turn right.
Yeah.
Just drive forward and then pull to go out on it.
Well, if I do this, look, if I go this way,
Back up next to my left there, Dave, then perhaps we can get out.
well, the thing is, if I move over here,
He's got a loader in my side now.
it is a little. Oh, watch me trailer, watch me trailer.
Tell you what, back up a little bit, bud.
He's good, he's good. Go on, off you go.
Yeah, you could have just cut across the grass, lads.
Trying to do it professionally, Dawson.
It's there to be mowed, mate. It's there to be mowed.
No, professional Dawson.
Since when are we doing professional about it?
No. Listen, you know. Hang on. The reason why we're gonna look professional is because we're putting Calvin out front.
That's not professional.
No, so when he goes wrong, we don't go wrong.
Ah, this is true.
Right, beacons are on.
On? You like at the best of times, but...
True. Who are we waiting on?
Terry,
No, just hooking up.
Is that you next to me?
he's just hooking up.
No, sorry,
No, that's Celsius.
no, you're going to front. I'll tell you what.
Go on then, Calvin. You go in. Yeah, I was gonna say you're not going right. Go left.
Are we ready then?
Yep, go,
Oh yeah, no. Okay.
go,
Go.
go.
Not heading out. Real patches.
Just sort of
Just
it.
normal.
Just follow the man in front, mate.
Follow the leader, follow the leader.
Yeah, I know what these convoys are like. We'll get separated quite easily. I'll just put the handbrake back on. I'm gonna look at it.
Yep.
Go on, Terry, right?
Roll again.
No, Dean. I won't be playing Among Us today, bud. I haven't played Among Us for a long time, to be fair.
I'm tempted to do Among Us after golf on Monday. And then I'm going to be rearranging my front room.
So what are we actually doing Monday, Ian?
Right.
Well,
sure,
golf on Monday, isn't it?
Caravans.
No, because he's got me doing it.
Oh, what?
He's
I've
got
got
me
Ian
doing
during
it.
the day.
You've got
He's
what?
the manager. He's gonna be on games with me because I'm off. Yeah, boy.
Right. So Mondays is normally golf.
No, we're about to during the day.
Oh, during the day.
During the day.
Right. So 7 PM stream stays the same as golf then.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, hang on a fucking minute. Don't fucking start changing things and confusing
It's not
us.
to confuse you, though, is it, Dave?
Well, as I say, like I want to play more games, but the only problem is other people don't have the games that other people have. So that's why we're playing the same repetitive games over and over again, is because other people can't join in.
The thing is, it's good and bad though, because some of us that have our own channels and are trying to sort of make a little bit of a name for ourselves. Like for me, when I get around to Jurassic World again, it's like I was bitch over here and shit like
I
that.
need
I'll
to get back on farming because I've not done that in an age.
Yeah, I'd
Christ, these brakes are sensitive, aren't they, this brake pedal? Ooh,
Crash, are you enjoying yourself right now, sir?
I is.
He hasn't overturned or fucked up really. I say I'm watching him, and he came round that roundabout nice and smooth.
Blame it on the Logitech.
Well, the thing is, the feel in the acceleration pedal on the Logitech, trying to find the correct clutch biting point on the Logitech was fucking wank. I absolutely hated it.
So I was going over to yours and we were doing trucking together, and you're like, you're being so nervous. I'm trying not to be, but it's a Logitech pedal, they're shit.
Yeah, every time he would go to stop, he would stamp on the pedal would go bong through the bottom base plate, and I'm like, for fuck's sake, be quiet.
The thing is, with the fast ones, they've got more of a spring to it.
Yeah, that's right.
You get on a Logitech, it's just like, fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm sucking you pile of shit.
I can't wait to see Calvin on drifted on on Wednesday. Drifting on the wheel.
Maybe.
You're actually wheeling it, are you?
Yeah, I play on the wheel all the time. I do, Dawson. Love it. He was driving on the Logitech wheel last week. Me and him was having a bit of a scud about, and he was doing all right. I think he's just a bit too heavy-handed with the wheel, like with the Logitech, because you can't dial in how much force feedback you want.
Yeah. That little dump valve and turbo, mate. I miss that sound.
I think the best one yesterday was got a message off of Crash. Can I go trucking instead of Wreckfest? No. But I like my steering wheel. I was like, yeah, don't use that on Wreckfest.
Hang on, you had to ask permission, Crash. Come on. Your dad went trucking and you defied your dad.
Yeah, because he wanted to play Wreckfest with us.
I wanted to smash the fuck out of it.
No. He wanted to go trucking, but he had to ask permission from you and you declined.
No, because you put out.
Follow your heart, son.
So I said,
Follow your heart.
the thing is, I said to him, Crash, I need to test out these runs tomorrow because I'm still trying to work it all out. And it went wrong. For fuck's sake, we literally, what was it? Past 9, we finally got the run sorted out for today.
Yep.
Well, it's right.
Well, you lot didn't hang around yesterday. Me and Cloakers were trucking away, 10 past 9, I looked up at the Discord and no fucker were in.
But you didn't fucking look at my Discord then, did you?
Oh, I know you three went in there. Just nobody in Dave's Discord, everyone disappeared. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, it was rather a quiet one last night. To be fair, Dawson, I only had 35 people in the stream all night.
I had to jump out early anyway.
I ended mine with about 25 minutes in.
Yeah, I got in at 9
Yeah, I
o'clock.
remember you saying.
Fucking hell, something's gone right. I haven't dropped a single frame, touch wood.
I'd still like to know.
That's it. Kiss of death now.
Thank you for the
Yeah,
holiday, Jamie. Much appreciated.
Oh, shit.
Where are you going?
But no.
Me,
last
I
night,
was
wanna
busy
know
looking elsewhere.
how a Mini can have half its front end missing and still be 100%.
Yeah. How's everyone for Go-Go Juice?
I filled up before we left.
Look, where's
We
my...
thought it was the tank.
I can't... Oh, I think I've got full tank.
You think?
Yeah, well, I've got full bars on the fuel gauge.
No worries, buddy.
So I think I'm full tank.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it'll bleep at me if I don't.
So those watching my stream, I was going to be around on Tuesday, but now I've got a prior engagement, which is much more important. You will catch me over on Dr. Dave's channel, and you may laugh at me and call me a twat as much as you like.
We do that anyway.
To say that's a daily occurrence, isn't it? Oh, Calvin.
Is anyone on break?
No running all day Tuesday.
Oh, you fucking Terry! You lagged
Sorry.
like a whoa, where am I?
Sorry.
So I was going to be doing SnowRunner. I reckon Monday. Crash.
Yeah. Fine by me.
Wow.
Quarry to Quarry on Friday. When do you finish college?
My
Friday?
computer is just
No.
right out.
What day are you in college? Wednesday, Thursday, no?
Wednesday, Thursday. Wednesday I'm not around anyway.
Right.
Thursday morning. Till about 12:30 push.
That's cool. I can grab you. That's not a problem. Jamie says hi, everyone.
Go, Jamie.
Yeah, I don't know where I am now.
Yeah, you
I've
should
gone
be
up
at
to
home.
300 mile. No, I've gone up 340, 380 mile an hour. I'll see stars.
Do you want to maybe F7?
I can try. 95% cab damage. Yet, no damage at all on the trailer. That's what got hit. Which is pretty messed up.
No, we try 5 low then. There we go.
I just moved into the same lane as you, Calvin, and then you moved into the lane I was in.
Well, that lane was kind of ending.
Yeah, I didn't know that at the time.
What price did it hit forward on then?
We should hit with the board. It's disappeared.
He's gonna pop it, isn't he?
I've got someone behind me with no trailer.
Oh, right.
That's T-Rock.
Oh, fuck, that was a bit heavy braking there, my bad.
So I think Terry clipped my back end when
Clip.
T-Rock landed.
And then
Cells.
Oh,
Nice.
Calvin,
Really
oh!
harsh, one of the two.
My bad.
I'm behind Celso and he stopped and I was on the brakes and just wasn't stopping.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
dealing
I
with
took
crash
it
that
for
have
it.
used pedals.
Sorry?
We'll get there eventually. We're actually still working out how sensitive his pedals are.
Right,
the thing
so
is-
where am I now?
The thing is, I've been what, driving for about half hour in our car this afternoon. And the pedals with them, you've got to press them quite up. Well, you've got to press them quite a way down.
Did you get that new bumper for that car anyway?
Calvin,
Wow.
Calvin,
Yeah.
remember, in a car, you're applying force to push brake fluid through. With a lorry, it's air brakes. So apply... The best way to do it is apply a small amount of force first. If it's not slowing down quick enough, apply a little bit more. Don't stamp the pedal all the way down to the floor or you're going through the windscreen.
Do you know where I landed?
Go on, at the destination.
Nicosia?
You're down in fucking Greece.
The little island all the way to the bottom right.
Oh no, that's Cyprus, isn't it? I reckon if you have
Yes, it is.
in the Middle East, bud.
By the sounds of things, Dawson's truck wants to go to the Middle East.
I took a very big flight, listen.
Right.
Fly without
He
wings, are you
clipped me, all of
now?
a sudden everything went black. Right, so where's... I don't think I've got my trailer anymore either.
Get yourself
No, the
Oh!
trailer.
Say what, Dave?
I almost hit you then.
Oh, why not getting that bad now?
You done a kangaroo backwards.
No.
So I'm a kangaroo down. Sport.
If it carries on, Aaron.
No, you stay where you are. You're leading this one. I just need to stay further back from you, that's all.
I'm stuck
Come
at
back where I
37.
am, Cliff.
As I say, I have managed to avoid you twice now, so
Yeah, true.
I'm pretty good at stamping on the pedal when I need to.
Yeah.
So we started...
See, initially, as we was coming off of that ramp, you just froze.
Yeah.
So I veered off out to the far lane to then cut back across. Lucky the truck behind me was watching what I was doing.
No, I was really tempted to just go up your arse, to be fair. Who needs brakes when you've got a date?
Ba-doing.
Where did you say? Stry?
Stry, yeah.
Okay. So,
So we just go through Stry now.
you know there's no garage at Stry.
Is it not? Well, that sounds like a you problem.
You're going south, aren't you?
We're going to...
Oh, you're going to the Polyaddy
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's right
Yo,
up-
Ritzy.
Oh my days,
There's nothing near it. Literally, it's one road in, one road out, and we're about
And
to
my fair, Dave.
Yeah, I'm watching your tail.
Right, so I'm gonna have to...
I found a problem with this Merc.
It's a Merc.
The driver?
I will punch you.
Were you driving a Merca, Ian? Did
Do you know
say?
what? You know what, actually, Crash? Can't wait for Friday. My birthday, and I'm buying you a present.
Shouldn't it be the other way around, you dingbat?
No, I'm gonna buy you from the old punch.
Ooh, to the yeah.
Go ahead there, Terry.
I'm all good, Ritzy. I'm all good, buddy.
I've turned into doors.
Oh,
You're driving.
Yeah.
young ones these days, they can't end with it, can they?
Takes after his dad, doesn't he? He can't have it
Exactly.
either.
Mate, I
It's
can
only a can of cider.
No, it was
I'm saying
Thursday
that.
night. Yeah,
It was
Thursday
Thursday.
night. We were in work trying to fix something to go out on Friday morning because everyone had left. So literally me and the charge hand just like, we will get this fucker back together. Fucking bolts flying, everything. He went, You know what it is? I went fucking beer o'clock. In the half an hour that we were rebuilding this fucking machine, we had 2 cans each.
Bloody hell.
Like, no, in half an hour, fuck you. Bear in mind, we were still at work at the time and had to drive home. We were just like, fuck, this is taking the piss. Just leave it.
Try to slow then. There we go. Well, we are 10 minutes away, Dawes, and I'm staying about 50.
It's that, mate, or get a job, wait at the end of the road that we come off of. You've got a marker. When we get there.
Could do that maybe.
Just do a jump down to the next one is Saint-Omer, I believe.
Yeah.
See? Mandem's got it. Saint-Omer.
You're a man. We all do.
Saint-Omer. Saint-Omer. You're a man.
Okay, let's see if I've got a job going for here. So Saint-Omer. Saint-Omer.
Did you say suck you?
I would just like to point out, everyone, I planned this route by looking at the map and going, that road's twisty, that road's twisty, that road's twisty, going that way.
Nice.
No, I've got nothing there, so I'll just let it
That
go.
is the way to plan a route, isn't it, Dave?
Yeah, boy.
Is it tight and twisty? Yes. Crack on, boys. Plus, this looked really fun to drive out to.
Oh, blimey, that's unusual. Taking that corner at 46, I would have gone floppity flip smack.
It's because you can put a lot less input on the Thrustmaster and it will actually turn.
Yeah.
The thing is, you had to try before you buy a deal anyway. You went on days and went, oh, this is nice, I like. Went back to the restaurant and went, fuck's sake, this is shit.
It was like when you was over here, Ian, and you jumped in the rig and I went onto the desk PC on the Logitech and I went never a fucking again.
4 high. Yeah,
Coming off here, coming off.
Yep, turn in, right.
Getting out. Harry, slow down.
Yeah, I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
Oh, so where's the nearest garage from here? Oh, no.
I've started keeping an eye out for get out routes.
Yeah.
Get out routes.
Oh, actually, this way, yeah.
Have you not got a quick, an autosave that you could have used?
For
I
me,
could almost suppose be, yeah.
My name is Durjan and I mean Beju.
I mean, to be fair, Baxi does quick saves to like every corner. Quick save. Got a corner quick save.
Where's the next one, did you say, Ihan?
Santa Mare.
S-A-T-U.
Suckermare.
Suckermare. A suckermare for you, baby.
Got company drop off. Car 4 or Mac.
Car 4, I think I said it has.
Car 4.
Exhaust. Bloody good for Ian's Mercedes, so.
There we go.
We kind of did. We did 2 runs yesterday, Dave, and then jumped the rest. Because we had to run into here, because there's no way of getting in or out of the other place. But fuck it, do this one.
Well, it's alright so far.
So far, Dave, so far.
Oh no, we checked every one of them, making sure it flagged up.
Right. Come here. So now I should have exhaust going from this way. That's quite strange actually, isn't it?
There's a beer factory around there.
Oh,
What?
nice.
For fuck's sake, don't tell him that.
I was really tempted to go, oh, everyone was doing empty wine bottles from a beer factory, but Nestle was there and I had a request for Nestle.
Fucking hell.
Right.
Dawson would be trying to fucking scrape the remnants out of every fucking bottle before he dropped it off.
I did
Maybe
it
the
before.
end kill him, wouldn't he?
When we were doing
Thank you,
the,
son.
yeah, when we were doing the dispatching stuff. I'll empty bottles, and Dawson just looks at me, like, sat there and went, "Aimed at me?" Yes.
Dawson, I was watching a hoarding program the other night, right? And there was a guy. There was
What those pictures were?
yeah. There was you know that the guy the video that I put in with the boy crying.
I see a woman stood next to a big mountain of shite.
Well, there was one where there was a I'd say he was probably about 17, 18 years old. And he lived with his dad. And his dad was an alcoholic, and the son was a hoarder.
Slow it down, Dave.
So you had an alcoholic and a hoarder living in the same fucking house, right? So whatever went in never came out. So the dad had hidden, like, in every kitchen cupboard was full with wine bottles. The front room floor under the dining table was full of wine bottles. Because the dad was drinking them, and the boy wouldn't let go of the wine bottles because he was a hoarder. He just hoarded them all.
You straight away with me, did you?
No, not of the hoarding side of it, but the wine. Soon as it was.
To be fair, I do hoard, so I wouldn't worry.
The thing is, I think at some point in all of our lives, Dawson, we all do it. You know, like I for myself. Whenever I buy a new electronical product, I can't discard of the box. I have to keep the box because if I sell it, it goes back in the box.
Yeah. Right turn coming up. Yeah, you're gonna call me sad because it's the same with model trains. If you buy a model train and take it out of the box,
It devalues by half. It devalues by half if you don't have the box.
exactly.
All my model cars they're all in their box. My
I've
180.
got boxes full of model cars, I've got boxes full of trains, I've got boxes in the hallway with me rig.
Have you got boxes full of marbles as well?
Because you seem to have lost all of them.
No, as I say, I mean, like my headphones. I've still got the box for my headphones. I've got the box for my HS70s. Both the boxes for them. The new Skull Crusher Evos that I bought.
New headphones,
I'm
they
not
didn't
impressed
come
with
in
you, Dave.
a box, they came in a Giphy bag. My old headphones, I spilled water on the box and didn't realise it because they were stored underneath my fish tank. So it knackered the box up. So I was like, oh, I'll tell you what, I'll just bin the box.
Yeah, I've got a cupboard in the hallway just full of boxes for my electronics. You ask Ian when he first brought his first PC over to me, and I went, I'll just go and have a look in my PC spares box, and I just bought this big fucking box out with like loads of screws, fans, fucking
I'm telling you,
every cable that you could fucking think of, Dawson, for a PC was in this box.
I was just thinking, is when you go over Dave's the PC build day, is it?
Yeah, Tuesday.
And that box is going to be very present. I can guarantee it.
Well, the thing is, you've got all of the cables that you need in the computer currently.
One extra
Just
cable, don't
swapping
I?
bits over.
I've got another hard drive to go in there. somewhere.
Yeah, so you're going to need another cable.
Oh, that's only a SATA cable there.
I've got some of them somewhere.
Yeah, you should have yours in your
For the SATA.
Did you not get the box along with the power supply and
Does
stuff?
anyone want to go skiing?
Nope.
Oh yeah, I've been
No.
skiing before. That's cool. That is.
I've got no
I've
boxes.
got-
Well,
I've got
I've got loads of stuff in the cupboard, so
I've got the box though for the original PC, which has got a load of cables, bought a load.
Right turn coming up, lads.
Oh, that might very well have one of them then.
oh, I've got loads in the cupboard, Dawson.
Right, Terry. Sorry, Terry.
Remember the old cables, Dave? The big old.
Yeah,
Oh, you're talking about the old ribbon wire cables? Yeah, fucking
Well, they IDE were.
yeah, IDE.
Truck, go. Oh, that's reverse.
No, not reverse, you cunt!
I didn't go into reverse.
You did. You fucking did, because the lights came on the rear.
Yeah, but I didn't start moving though.
The lights came on, but nobody was home.
Oh,
He's definitely your boy, isn't he?
Cheers, mate.
That's the only thing about
You
this
know
shifting
it.
now. I've got different gears in different places.
No,
That's
set
fine.
up to an full of wording. I am going to take my shifter apart and sort that one out because I really do want to get back into the proper eating full of setup.
Now everyone know what needs to play in the jacuzzi. No fucking naked swimming.
Oh, excuse you.
It's a posh resort. It's Radisson Blue.
Stop there when I go on Manchester.
This is why I'm actually quite glad we haven't got heavies on this bit. 'Cause it's fucking tight. Regardless.
Well, I'm heading down the road towards the entrance to your road, so...
I'm driving down here with the fucking hazards on.
I am.
Because you got the hazard in front of you.
Give us some room to manoeuvre though, Dave, because it is fucking tight.
Right, everybody, we're stopping now. We are stopping. We're going to wait for Calvin to head back towards us before we go and park. Yeah, Dawson. So you know the case that I gave to he shall not be named. Then obviously we put the PC into that case. Then that went from him to Ian. And I said to Ian, like, he's bought a Corsair case which has got all RGB fans in it. So he also then bought the Node Pro, which is the RGB strip kit, which is Corsair as well. So yeah, his case is going to light up like a Christmas tree.
There's no point getting a case which is like that and not have all the lights.
Mate, that case is stunning.
Yeah.
I'm going to mostly thermal tape when I get my new one.
That's what I've got. I've got the thermal take P5 wall mountable case.
Yeah, that's the case I want.
You'll notice, Dave, I'm not saying a word. I'm not saying anything about paying money because I know probably you're going to punch in the bollocks, so it's not a good idea. I'm behaving
Right,
myself.
next truck can come down because I'm just hitching up to my job now. I'm an explode now. Next
Right,
truck,
well,
roll on down.
I'm the other side of the road, up the street. So
Like I said, if you boys missed the message that I put into Discord, I know T-Rock messaged me and Calvin's messaged me. If any of you do want to chip in for Ian's case, then just drop me a PM.
Whoa, why have we got two trucks coming down for?
One truck.
There's loads of fucking room.
No, there ain't.
There it is, yeah.
There is.
There it is. Dave's fucked up.
It's not on collision.
Dave's fucked up.
Why have I fucked up?
Park here, boys.
Do you know what I'm doing?
It depends what parking job we're doing.
are you right at the very bottom of that? Radisson?
Yes.
Oh my days, I've been waiting forever. I'm on the M6. M06.
Fuck you, birds. I found it earlier. I can't find it
So
now.
you went down the next or past that fuel station all the way
Yeah, the way that I done it, Dave, is I swung in where your cam is now, round towards the
Yes, but there wasn't me, you, and somebody else in here at the same time.
I'm up well back. I stopped the corner, but we'll move up to there because we've still got two-way traffic. So when Wilson says he's stuck while waiting for the active, he's there, all the way down here, all the way around here, all the way around here. And then we'll go all the way back out there, come down to a little place called Satu Then afterwards. Welcome, sir. Luckily, it's not as busy as it was last time around this track. No, I agree. Lots of convoy joints down there.
I just turned the music up, lads. I'm going to have a bit of a party while I wait.
I can roll down to where I am.
I was going to say, lads, roll down to where Ian is.
Oh yeah, bastard, that's loud.
Oh wow, what the fuck? My trailer started to fucking shift off. Are these got a rear steer on them?
No.
You sure?
T-Rock, sir.
Here, see if you can get the job, bud.
Hopefully I can do that.
Crash is going to attempt to be special.
What do you mean attempt?
Cheers for that.
We're just being model.
You'll be a man, boy.
That's right, boy.
Yes, Dad, if you say so, Dad.
If you're only attempting to be special, you must be adopted.
How many dads you got, Crash?
2.
One sat here and one sat downstairs.
You've also got a really cool big brother.
Yeah. Which means Dawson's also your dad.
Which is fucking scary.
Barry.
Scary fucking Mary, you.
Right, to the people that is in my stream, we shall zero cam on top of the hotel to watch everyone attempt to load and unload.
A better YY enter, I suppose. That might be useful. Before I get kicked.
Right, I'm still not getting a load. There's something going on here.
Another fucking box trailer?
I didn't do the runs.
Fuck
Have you
me.
tried Speditor T-Rock?
That's all it is, Dave, I think, is box trailers.
You've got an oil one, I think.
I've got an oil one,
And there's gravel.
and there's gravel, yeah.
You need to get back to your trailer.
Who, me?
Yeah, your trailer's back here.
Yeah, I know. I had to go to the front gate to accept it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I did do. I won't be.
Oh lads, I'm itching for Tuesday now. But no mind, look, it's all going to turn up while I'm at work.
Come you in work?
2. So I
Where's
leave
work?
here at about 1:15. Get there about 1:30, have a cup of coffee.
Right, who's around
Coffee?
Tuesday evening?
Well, me and Ian are going to be building Ian's computer, so...
I'll probably be
Terry?
out. Yeah, I'll probably be out.
T-Rock,
Hello.
you around Tuesday evening?
Should be, yeah.
Mr.
What we doing?
Doritaholic, you around Tuesday evening?
Tuesday, yeah, probably will, yeah.
Do we want to go? Do you want to go caravan running on Pro Mods this time?
Yep.
Oh,
Sounds good.
I need to go around.
How rude. You're not going to
yeah.
come and watch Ian build his new computer.
Boys, crack on. You don't have to watch me do my computer.
The lad's got to put a stream out as well, Dave.
I know. Oh, joshing, motherfuckers! Just
Yeah,
joshing!
they'll all be jumping in again. Oh, Ian, really fuck up. No, I'm not. I'm not putting it in.
Yes, you will.
Is it going to take him that long, do you reckon, Dave?
Who, Ian?
I need to change the thermal paste on my
Yeah.
motherboard.
If you've got to change thermal paste on your motherboard, there's something fucking wrong with you, mate.
Well, on the, you know what I mean.
On the CPU, you mean?
But, yeah.
I've got to change the thermal paste on my motherboard. What? What did you just fucking say?
Paste and just spread it all over the motherboard. Yes, mate. That'll keep it cool.
Where's everyone parking up that's in front of me?
I've gone down the road a little bit.
I'm
You
in
might
the
as
other
well,
side.
instead of waiting up there, you might as well do a bit of a travel, and by the time you lot all get that, someone's disappeared.
I'm going to travel down to the bottom of the road.
Yeah,
Well, bottom of this road there. There's a little place
there's a little rest stop.
There's a fuel stop down that road, isn't there? But yeah, I was just saying, by the time you lot have all made your way
Oh,
back over to
fuck!
where I am,
Heavy's on.
it'd be alright.
Heavy's inbound. Heavy's inbound.
There is as I'm on the side of the road then. They can come through. They got priority, they're in a heavy.
Oh, I need to order a new drill there. That looks shite, isn't it?
Alvin, there's 2 coming up, lad.
Oh,
There's 2
fuck.
coming
I said 2 heavies inbound.
Yeah, right.
That's right, I took my headphones off because Mum was speaking to me.
Was you polite to her this time, son?
Well, I suppose I better see she's teaching
Kel,
me to drive.
there's 2 coming in, pal.
Right.
I noticed you were
They're not
polite
even,
to her earlier.
they're
I
even
thought,
stopping neither, they're flying.
Oh, they're coming in hot.
Yeah,
Man, not hot, they're coming in hot, innit? We've got the Schwarzmüller trailer on again.
Right, I haven't got a trailer again, so hopefully at next stop.
Why? Right over there. No, it's not. I've got to go out to the gate. Accept my
You
load.
can get it on, like in the actual thing.
Boys, I'm just gonna carry on down the road to that
That's
rest.
no collision zone.
There's no way that we're getting all of us in that rest stop. That's too small.
In that west stop.
West
There is
stop.
a fuel station. Come back.
I'm just boogieing on down the road. I'll meet you at the bottom.
I'll just wait here.
just meet you all down here, innit?
We're then halfway on our journey.
Yeah.
I'm just boogieing on down to the bottom of the road.
This is definitely a little fucking hidden gem that
Right.
I've never heard of
Which
before.
one we going to? Saturday Mare?
Yep.
Done there.
Sucker mare.
Done there.
Well, we could have just pulled up on the curb along
To
here.
the rig to blow me
Nah,
with
fuck
nice,
that.
refreshing, cool air. Oh, no.
What the fuck are you waffling on about, Ross?
He is a waffle. Right, here we go. Here we go. There is like a fruit. Hey, boys. There is like a fruit and veg market down here where you can pull up on the side of the road. If we stack them 2 wide. Right there. Turn. Yeah, or the other side.
Both sides of the road.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
there's
go
2
this side.
You should have parked further in, because the next truck's going to want to get next to you there, Ian. Park a bit further in.
No, yeah, just turn it off.
Terry, where you at?
Oh, I'm just picking up the trailer.
Right, boys, I want you to pay attention. I want you to pay attention as you're coming down the road. When you see the green dots on the map, that's where you're going to be pulling in.
What are you doing, Ian?
Pull up beside him, Calvin.
Don't crash.
That'll do you. Stop, Ian. Stop there.
I'll just get my arse in. Can't crash next to me.
Just keep rolling, Dave. You'll meet me then.
It's
You
alright.
need to stop.
We've got to wait for the others. They're up the yard still.
Oh, right, because of that
Yeah,
crash,
if
I've
you
got to go down
scatter
through now.
everybody leaving, then you'll all
Sorry?
join up gradually.
Please tell now.
All these people behind.
We could only fit one person in the yard at a time, Dulce. That's the reason why.
Eh?
Could only fit one person in the yard at a time. That's why it's gone a bit slow.
That's fine. But if
It's
you
tight
all
yard.
gradually scatter leaving, coming down towards me, then you're not. I'm sat here waiting for you all now, and then I'm going to be waiting for you all to come down. Whereas if you all scattered and gradually come down, instead of waiting for everybody else up there, I'm not going to be waiting as long. Hang on.
Okay, my man.
Well, it ain't going to make no difference. Still got to wait for the last man. So if the last man meets us here or where you are, it ain't going to make no difference. We've only got to get one truck on the road then, haven't we?
We're coming now, Dave.
Yes, boss. Don't worry, mate.
Oh, fuck, having to stay there. Have I got time to run to the toilet quickly?
Yeah, go on then.
Good.
This is horrible not having any engine sounds in this game.
Why have you not got engine sound?
I don't know.
I'm saying that I'm only getting talking coming through my headphones.
When I put it on, my headset was coming through my speakers. So the chat was everything was coming through my speakers.
That's why, because you...
So I had to change it over to my headset.
Yes,
But
and
then
you...
I've got no game sound.
Yeah, did you start the game, then change the audio input to your headphones?
No, I put the headphones on before I started the game.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's normally that's what I do.
Yeah.
I say I don't use any speakers. I always use headphones, so I don't change my inputs.
I don't. It normally all works fine, but for some reason I put the headset on and it was coming through the speakers.
With that voice meter, Dave, I don't need to change the inputs. I literally click a button and it will swap to a different device.
We're here.
Is that everybody, is it?
That's everybody now.
Just waiting for Calvin. Smelvin, where art you?
Yo.
Let's go.
Give it a shed. Give it a friggin' shed, will you?
Let's go catch the special one.
Dr. David leading. That's go T-Rock.
No, you're alright. I'm going to the back. I'm going to throw it.
No, you're going now. Go.
You're going now, T-Rock.
Here we come, sir, special. We's en route.
Cheers, bud.
Right in front of you, Crash.
Yep, you are.
Whereabouts are you, Dulce?
I'm just past the junction, right at Strike.
Straight.
So
Oh,
he's
wow,
going
wow, wow. What the fuck happened there?
I don't know.
I'm looking in my mirror, and I was nowhere near the barrier, and then all of a sudden I was on it.
Last
where
truck
were you-
and left the stop, Dave.
Okie dokies.
Where
Right.
were you at the fuel stop, were you?
No, we're just coming down to the fuel stop now. We're coming down the twisties.
So you go up the H09, up the H10, and then you take a left coming onto the M6. I'm just past the turning on the left on the M6.
6?
Right, we have got the two heavy trucks coming behind us, but they will have to wait.
M06. I do apologise.
Yeah, I'm en route. I'm about 5 mile or less to the fuel stop now.
Yeah.
Crash, just so you know, we're going back here at some point in my life around here.
Yeah, definitely.
Twisty through the woods. Not fucking boring.
Hey, if you want some nice twisted roads, go through Switzerland.
If you want to do
Doesn't
something
Right, twisty roads after this job, mate.
yeah, definitely.
Right, we're at the fuel stop now, Dulce. Just coming past it.
Yeah, no bother. You'll still be a little bit late, but
I've got half
I'm
a tank,
waiting.
that'll be enough,
I
man.
keep YYing, so I don't know how long I've been since I pressed it last.
Right, this corner gets tight. This corner gets tight.
Makes you
Let
sound
me
like a
have a
real
look.
man.
Fuck you.
Oh no,
I'm
he's
more
grabbed
mad
his
than
voice
you
meter
anyway.
again.
Whoa. What is
Oh,
going on?
I'm all
right, that is
Can
right.
anyone else hear that?
Yeah. Playing with it, isn't he?
Getting a bit of distortion there, Dulce.
Alright, it's because I'm quite close. Is that better? Am I not as deep?
You know, we better.
If you shut up, Ian.
Yeah, Dawes.
Come on, that was.
That was fucking quick for Dawson and all.
Yeah, you should have. What you got, sir?
Why not? It's only Ian. You fucking get me
I'm
tonight,
really
lad.
tempted to say something, however, I'm not for Belen.
That's where you're wrong. You are.
That's debatable. That's debatable at times, Ian.
I can second Ian's statement. He's not a bellend, no.
What?
No.
He's just a straight up twat.
He's not a bell end. He's a straight up twat.
I'm gonna have a word with someone and say next time you see Crash, make sure you dig it here and you jump on his bollocks.
Come on, that was quick for me though as well.
Come on, give him credit.
Credit where credit's due, Calvin.
Ian deserves none.
What? Belen?
I mean, if
You like that word tonight, don't you? Have you got some sort of envy? You know? Is it not big enough?
It's little man syndrome, isn't it?
I'm thinking now. That's dangerous, isn't it?
Oh, can you spell that, boys? Burning.
I'll burn it.
So you're not around Tuesday daytime at all?
I don't know what time we're going to stage yet. We won't be building until the evening.
That was close.
In that case, then.
have little fingers around them.
Yeah, in that case then, it'd be contracted time for crashing on Tuesday.
Well, if you play a game, that is some form of controller game, then Ian can play on the desk PC.
Yeah, I could down this PC.
I'll probably be about this
Just plug my desk.
Yeah, just pack your PC in. Oh no, you're doing your PC.
Yeah, we're building his
Oh,
PC.
It
anyway.
really fucking help if I take my PC with me.
Yeah.
A little thing with him.
But what I'm saying is, during the day, yeah, he's got his own profile. He's got his own profile and all that.
I've got to say, you can log in on your stream, on Dave's Streamlabs on the desktop PC, and you can stream as well here.
Nah.
Not with Piggy around during the day screaming her ass off. That ain't gonna happen.
What kind of happens is Mr. Special Club. If
Yes.
I'm over, right?
Believe it or not, I've met her before, so I know exactly what happens.
Oh no.
Right, so when I was over
And
at
I'll do another
Dave-
for you. So,
when I was over at Dave's at Christmas, I was literally gaming and at the same time making sure Piggy didn't touch anything. 'Cause she literally next to me and- Ian, what do you want?
Yeah, pretty much. It is pretty much like that as well.
Basically, she loves me, yeah?
She just loves laughing at you, mate.
No. Don't you want to go round there? She doesn't say Ian. Isn't that right, Dave? She's got me then.
I'm just like, right, Ian's there. You know, go and annoy him.
Went over there, what?
European store, didn't you?
Was it about a month ago, Dave? I went over and she sat in her high chair having her dinner. Ian! You're still eating your dinner, Piggy. Ian! Come on, Pig.
Stupid.
So when I tried streaming CNC when Piggy was away, wasn't it, Dave? That was fun.
Oh yeah, constantly having to mute my mic.
All you have to do with Dave when Piggy's awake is just turn him down to about 70%. You can still hear it, but you don't get that ear-cutting screech. You can still hear it, but it's not as bad, so you just carry on.
Guessing your mixer can't cut her out of it, can
It can. It has got. It's got a noise. Yeah, because it's still vocal. It goes straight through the mic. Right, Dawson. I see you on the radar. So if you want to pull onto the road.
Pushed it. I better turn my music down, otherwise.
Right, guys, we're dropping down onto the motorway. I'm going to be slowing down in a minute because we're going like round a half curly, and then
Gives me a chance to catch up then.
Dawson is just down the bottom there.
I'm just pulled off, gradually crawling along, doing a steady 10 mile an hour.
Oh, such a steady one that is, isn't it, Dawes?
I've made a decision. I don't like stealth too much anymore.
You what?
Stealth.
I don't like stealth too much.
Stealth reminds me of them fucking squishies.
Sour squishies.
Sour drum squishies. Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I still like it. But
I'm
like,
not
Stealth and
thinking
Trumpet are
of
my two favourites. Now, I'm like, well, Blue Raspberry's really
On your back doors, Dawes.
This is
Yeah,
ridiculous.
go on, whoever's leading.
No, you're leading now.
I'm leading now.
Yep.
Right.
Oh, fucking God help us all, Ken.
But we would let you lead.
True.
So remember, I'm not externals around, so my boot can go right there.
Yeah, so can we, Dawes.
And I've only got. Oh, what's it in pounds for the stupid thing? £16,000, whatever that is.
I've got £37,000.
Oh, well, there you go.
8 ton.
What 16,000 is?
Yeah, 8 tons. 2.2 pound a kilo.
We've got about 16 tonne on the back of it, 17 tonne on the back of it.
We have got 17 ton.
I've
Jesus
got
Christ,
mine.
you lot dropped it and gone.
Drop a gear and disappear, bro.
Oh yeah, can't
All
go
I'll
slow down a
suggest
bit.
is crashes you hurry up.
I am.
7.50.
Closing in, but doing 58 round this bend is a bit sketchy. Ooh.
Where am
Oh, Dawson, don't break, son. Don't break. Keep going.
Nah, my foot's gone back now. Just drop me throttle a little bit, man.
I just saw your tail lights come on, and I was like, no.
Really?
Yeah, I was right up. I was right up your chuff.
Oh, they're going to go on now because this is a bit of a.
Don't tell him that. He likes stuff like that, doesn't he? Kicking little fuck.
You're jealous.
I've just thought. Monday is my first official day of being off, and I was like, oh, have a nice night. I can't anymore. Curries are delivering between 8:30 and 5. What?
Well, 8:30 is still a lie-in for you. You're normally up about 5 AM.
I've seen a lie in 4 years.
Right, Dave, what I would suggest is, right, so in the last, since I've been back to work in January, I have been on time for work once.
What the fuck?
I fucking know about it.
Okay, one of them wasn't my fault.
Technically, I was Monday and Tuesday.
One of them wasn't my fault. It took me 20 minutes to get out of Gravesend, and it took me 30 minutes to get down Bluebell Hill when it was snowing. The first day.
You should have just slid down it sideways.
I was doing 10 miles an hour, and every time I braked, it was literally like.
That was just.
Yeah, the ABS kicking in to stop you sliding.
That was a nice turn in here, Dave.
Yeah, I'm watching the road. I'm watching the
I
road.
knew how bad it was. I may have said,
I'm not coming in.
Dave, is there any chance to possibly stand at yours like overnight, please?
Oh, I need a haircut.
And it wouldn't have been
I
going down
don't
the
even
big
know
up
what
hill.
that says.
They forgot to grid it properly. There was a crash going upwards, fucking another one going down. A fucking van
that's
was
pretty
out.
cool.
That's tight, that's tight.
You know, I went through that bird about 60.
Yeah, I'm still flat to the mat, dogs.
Are you still behind it, have you?
No, I've backed off a little bit.
I went straight through that day. I
Jesus
dropped
Christ.
off a bit for that.
In my
Crashing
mirror,
down at 50.
in my mirror, it actually reminds me of Neon Punch. I've got bright purple, bright pink, and bright green. Can't wait for Friday. I'll order that up. It'll come on Saturday.
Oh, if we're doing Snow Runner on Monday, you make sure you've got some sunglasses with you. Because you know what's coming out, don't
Yeah.
you?
That's the point.
Oh,
You'll be in trouble with a fucking daylight bulbs.
Yeah, we're going on Wisconsin.
Yeah.
She just needs to click on X and make sure she's got each and every one.
I'm gonna light Ian up like a light, like a sun, like the
And
sun.
then, so
We'll
Friday
have to
crash.
get round tomorrow
Quarry.
morning then and sort it out.
That's right.
Friday, say what?
Quarry to quarry.
Corey, no worries.
I mean, then tomorrow I can put my rig away. I'll be back on my headset.
Oh, shit.
Right,
Shit.
tomorrow, Monday.
you right there,
Too
dogs?
close to that- Yeah, I'm a bit too close to that barrier then. I was busy looking over at Sandy and all of a sudden the barrier's there.
Wow, but
The
I
fucking
can game
truck
on-
literally, the truck literally galloped, mate. The truck went up in the air and then the trailer followed it and the truck bounced down and then jumped back up.
Ian, do you reckon my driving's any better?
you won't get better,
I
mate.
know.
I'm
Mine's
still
got
on my
worse.
wheels.
It's because you've got a shit steering wheel.
Mate, it's so
They
smooth.
ain't bad. They're good for a starting wheel, to be fair.
Yeah, but once you've used the logic, once you've used the Thrustmaster, you ain't going back, dogs. There ain't no way.
I found the box for that Thrustmaster the other day, and the receipt. I found the receipt in there.
Logitech.
Logitech. Yeah. Fucking hell.
I
found
hope you
the-
found the Thrustmaster box. You only got it the day before.
Well, Calvin was messaging in the group chat, and he was like, "Oh, what's the TMX like?" I was like, "Don't fucking touch it." I said, "It's just exactly the same as the G920, just a Thrustmaster
That's
version."
exactly what me and Crash did last night. Terry, don't bother with TMX.
Yeah, there ain't no point. You're going from one Bogo wheel to another Bogo wheel from a different firm.
Dude, you
Excuse
want to
me,
do...
I've got the LG20.
You what?
I said, I've got the LG20.
Oh, the Logitech
Get
G29.
yourself.
Yeah, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about going from the wheel that you currently have to the Thrustmaster TMX.
It's basically just
They're-
change the
they're-
badge over. It's the same
Yeah,
fucking
just change the badge over. Yeah, you're right, Ian.
Is that not a belt system on that?
No,
one?
no, it's cog driven.
It's still geared.
Yeah, it's
Right.
gear driven. Yeah.
It's gears. It's gears.
The reason why, Dawson, is because they're the beginner starter wheels, and then it goes up to the T3, the T5, the TX.
Oh, I'm loving my T3.
I say when I messaged Calvin and I said. I messaged Calvin and I was like, look, I don't want to sound like a complete and utter cunt, but don't get the TMX rim, the wheel. I said, because you're just going from one basic wheel to another basic wheel. Save your money and get an upgrade. That, you know, you wouldn't, in life, like, so say for instance that you was driving, I don't know, a 1.1 Micra, you wouldn't then go and buy a 1.1 Fiesta, would you? You'd want something bigger, something better.
Actually upgrade.
Yeah, it's an upgrade, not just going from one brand to another brand for the sake of it.
I mean, don't get me wrong. This is doing me for now.
Yeah, I had the same wheel, mate. I'm not bashing the wheel. I'm just saying that it is the basic. It's a basic wheel. It's cog driven versus belt driven. The Thrustmaster, you can also change the rims on without voiding the warranty.
Yeah.
If you wanted to
I
change,
think I avoided mine, mate.
yeah, for sure.
I mean, same as the gear lever in it. It's just sloppy.
To be
and
fair, I can
oily.
put
Yeah.
it ain't gonna avoid it. So
That's right, T-Rock. You know, like the gearbox is like a fucking nun's fanny. Well, no, not like a nun's fanny, more like a prostitute's fanny. You know, it's so fucking sloppy when you try and get it into reverse, and you've got to push the fucker down to get it into reverse. It's fucking so annoying.
Dave, when I got that extension for my shifter originally, you remember that? big
Yeah,
extension?
yeah.
I had that on the Logitech shifter, and I could literally tap it with my finger and it'd go to the next gear. It was that sloppy.
Yeah, and also the weight of the bar helped it do that as well.
Yeah.
Because you've added weight on top of the actual gear, the gear linkage inside the actual unit.
Everyone with a slag in the house.
You're a slag.
We have a slag in the house. Slaggy,
Yeah,
slaggy in the house.
Anyway, I found the receipt for the Logitech wheel.
180.
The price of it,
Yeah.
$220, I think it was.
220. Fucking Jesus.
Oh,
I got the wheel, the pedals, and the shifter for 180 from Curry's.
Yeah.
180 approximately.
That's what it cost me.
No, 220 from Argos, and it was
I
8
mean-
years old.
This is the thing with
And you wondered why the fucking thing was almost on its last legs. It's not working properly. It's not working properly. Yeah, I'm fucking 8 years old. I've been abused for the last 8 years.
this is the thing. So you were gonna go with the G923, and I went don't bother.
Double D said I'm saving up to buy the T300. Yeah, the T300 is the PlayStation version of the wheel, and then you've got the TX. Then you've got the TX, which is the Xbox version, but they're both the same wheel.
Yeah.
The T3 and the TX are exactly the same wheel, but they are for two different platforms. Both of them work with the PC, no problem whatsoever. But the T3 and the TX are the same wheel, just for one console or the other console. That's the only difference. And the fact that the TX has on the back of it, you can't see it currently. It's got a little sensor. It's got a little sensor on the back of the wheelbase, which is for the Xbox Connect.
Yeah.
That's the only difference. They're both exactly the same. All the internals.
Slightly different, isn't it? But
Yeah, the layout for the buttons is slightly different, but the internals are exactly the same. There is not one difference other than the case for the infrared, and also the button layout for the Xbox versus the PlayStation.
Talking about how sloppy the gear stick is, right? So I'm sat in fourth at the minute with my Logitech one. and I'm gently pushing it over towards the right side, and it's thinking it's in 6th gear.
It's like none,
Oh, that was close. So I'm in 6th.
like prostitutes, Fanny.
Right, we'll try 5th.
Where's the next desto?
Next desto is
Razov?
Razov.
Oh, different bars. That's loaded quick. Where are we now? No, hang on. It's alright, not responding. Give us a second.
1. There you go.
Time's up.
There, and we're at Carfu, and
Oh,
it's
that's reversed.
Razov.
Fucking game. Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on, shifter. Yeah, there we go.
Razov, what's the company?
I don't know yet.
Oil, NS
If I
Oil.
can't get if I can't get
Yeah,
it,
it's NS oil, NS oil, NS oil.
Yeah.
Let's say double D's. I've got the TX wheel, and so has Calvin. Calvin's just bought the TX wheel, and Dawson's got the T300, and so has Gibbo. Gibbo's got the T300. So, like I said, yeah, and Ian's also got the T300. So, within the group that we game with, a majority of us either have the Xbox TX version or the PlayStation T300 version. My next upgrade is either to go to the TS PC wheel or to the T500, because the T500 actually has the flappy paddle gearbox built into the base, so you don't need the flappy paddles on every rim that you use. Like, for instance, my lorry rim that's currently up there on the wall, that doesn't have any flappy paddles on it. So the T500 base already has the flappy paddles built onto it. So we're going to BR...
Where are we heading to?
We're
next,
taking
Steve?
oil. We're taking oil, mate. It's an oil cylinder.
Where are we sat now, Ian? Because I've clicked on the nearest marker, and it's only got Santa Maria.
That one.
Probably Santa Maria then, yeah.
SATUMR.
Probably Santa Maria, like another way around it.
We go Brazil.
Yeah, boy. You very well with that.
I was going to say, you got that
okay.
aspect, didn't you, Ian?
Massey says he likes being blanked, everyone.
Hello, Massey, you fat bitch.
Middle of Romania.
Yeah.
Sounds about right. It's fine, I
Okay.
think.
For some reason, my train has not appeared in here, but I found one going there anyway. So.
Don't take a heavy.
That's me going, boys.
I can't.
You done?
No worries,
Oh,
T-Rock.
mate. Yeah, that Philip.
You still not get it to work?
No, can't get it.
Fucking ting.
Right. At one point this week, I will jump on with you and we'll see if we can work this out.
Okay, no
And
worries.
then if not, I'll sit down with you on
Also,
Friday.
there is a thing. If you T-Rock, do me a favour.
Yep.
On your desktop, you should have like a little purple trucky overlay icon on your desktop. Open that up, close the game down,
Yep.
open that up on its own, and see if it comes up and asks you to update your telemetry.
I done that this morning.
You done that this morning?
Oh,
I
wow.
didn't know. Yep.
Because I updated my... Because when I was originally in the game, when I first came in, it wouldn't load the loads in. But when I came out, then updated the telemetry and then came back into the game, it allowed me to put the loads in.
What I am going to say as well, T-Rock, is there has been multiple updates.
Oh yeah, they're updating it a lot at the moment.
I reckon there's been at least 3 this week, so...
Every time I go on, I've got to update again.
Yeah.
Yo, Dave K. Dave K and the House Boys.
Yo, Dave
Yo,
K.
yo.
Right, like I say, I'll call it a day now, and I'll see if there's any more updates for it.
We'll, one of the
You've got a
boys...
different trailer, Cat.
Give one of the boys a shout during the week.
I'm about in the morning, mate. I'm about in the mornings if you need us in the morning, like. I'm at work at 2, so I'll be off the computer by 1 o'clock at the latest.
Yeah, anyway, T-Rock's in my Discord anyway, so if you see me floating around in there, T-Rock, just grab me.
I'm off all week, so it's all good. We'll help you out, mate. We'll get you
No
sorted.
problem. No problem. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too,
Toodaloo.
mate.
Yeah, fella.
See you later. Ta-ra.
Yeah, I know, Mass. It was weird that one, wasn't it? And the rear wheel went back down as well, because I've got a tag on.
Has everyone got new trucks today or something?
No?
I have, yeah. I have only because of the skin.
Said I'd do it with Crashy.
I fancied a Scania for a change, so I've jumped in my Scania.
My truck has done 21775 miles.
21,000.
Mine has done 947.
Yeah, we're all good, Dave K, thanks. Right, so we got
I wonder if you can find gear.
Hehan is over there in the Merc, which I can't get used to looking over at you in a Merc. That is, it weirds me out.
It's not a continuous thing. It will be back to probably a Volvo or a Scania next week.
Yeah, it's weird looking. You know, like none of the guys normally drive a Merc, so it's like quite weird to see a Merc involved in the convoy.
Wow.
Because I've got the Merc DLC, I was like, you know what? I just want to use it.
Yeah.
But I prefer the heavy haul ones. The heavy haul ones are fucking amazing.
Am I just being fucking useless or something?
Yes.
You must be.
Power!
Why do you ask questions like that, Crash?
Yeah, but are you good?
Can you not get under your trailer there, Calvin?
I will do in a minute.
Ram it.
I've re-downloaded your
I got it.
config file, Dave, so when my screens turn up, I can just copy it straight into ETS. And
Yeah, that's right.
Where's
So
third?
downloaded
There
it.
it is.
Might want to talk to Clokey Dawson, because your audio's good to a certain point. When you get slightly loud, you start to distort, and you're very, very bassy.
I was just about to
Oh,
say,
I'll turn the
very
bass
good.
down a bit. I'll turn it down a bit
Oh,
more.
Cross T-Rock's still here.
Because you get to that point where your audio is it's good, and then as soon as you get a little bit loud, it goes.
Okay, well I've turned it down a bit, so it shouldn't do that now. It's not hitting the red at all, so. And I've turned the bass down.
Yeah, you keep
Is that better?
when you do like like your S's and your P's, you get a little bit of crackle on the end of it.
Oh, you silly sausage.
Silly sausage. Massey says, why does Crash ask silly questions when he already knows the answer?
Because he's Calvin and he's special.
Oh, boy.
It's just a little bit special.
Right. Da-da-da-dum. Oh, T-Rock's having a look and see if he can get a load.
No, same thing again.
Still again.
Yeah.
Right,
Never mind.
Mr. Neville.
I'll get over
Populate.
there.
Mr. Neville.
Great.
Mr. Terry.
Hello.
Come on,
Sorry.
lead us out, boy.
You want me to lead?
Yeah, boy.
Right.
Lads,
Hey, right.
Take it easy, T-Rock.
See you later, T-Rock, man.
see you later, lads. Ta-ra.
Have a good one, T-Rock.
Same to you. Ta-ra.
Yeah, one of you boys sort him out during the week. Well,
Yeah.
whenever you can, please.
No, it's-
I think there's plenty enough people around to sort them out.
There's nothing-
Yeah, as I say, I mean, like, normally I would jump on, but now Harley's not sleeping during the day, it's a lot harder for me to get on without her screeching her backside off.
Oh, go on then, Dave. Me and Dave both had the same idea.
Sorry, Calvin.
That's fine. Can I request a few
Takes up the rear, does he?
Yeah, we can afford
Boy.
stuff.
please? I've got a small truck, so I've got a small tank.
Right.
Yo, Elite Gamer, that's Lavis, isn't it? Elite. Hello, Mr. Lavis.
What you laughing at, Dawes? What I said?
Don't laugh at me.
Only the mods you've got in it, Will. I was laughing because I said Ian's going to take it up the rear, and he goes, "Yeah, boy."
Oh,
No, yeah, boy, watching your rear.
Yes, boy, because you want to watch my rear, you dirty fucker.
Well, I want to join your OnlyFans page.
Oh my Christ, I've just seen the route for this one.
And the
'cause we
best one was
jumped
earlier on. I put
Yeah, this
saying
looks a
in
bit twisty.
I was saying in the DDL chat about OnlyFans page, and the only person who responded, reacted to it was Jade with a sick page.
Okay.
Sick
Oh,
page, like,
yeah.
yes. Oh, by the way, boys, this is really twisty.
Well,
Yeah.
I kind of fucking seen that, you pillock.
Yeah, I decided I like the look of this road.
Oh, beautiful. Look at that.
Don't worry, I won't be going fast.
Terry, get your beacons on. Get your beacons on.
You set your speed,
Oh,
mate.
fucking hell, Dave.
Oh, you fighter, yeah.
Sorry, boys. Terry broke quite hard coming into there, and I almost shot him up the poop chute.
Wait, there's a button for the beacons on the computer, on the keyboard, isn't there?
Oh, yeah, I think it's O or 0.
On?
I can't see. I'm quite far away from you now. Who's on the back of the convoy?
Yeah, they're on.
Yeah,
Right, get your beacons on.
I haven't got any.
Ian's taking up the rear, Dave. You know.
I've got in the back then, Ian. I've got beacons.
No, you crack on. It's fine.
No, I want to be at the back.
You keep moving, bitch.
Oh.
You go, Massey.
Don't say you want to take up the rear as well.
Oh, Lucy, I need to send you a picture.
Leave that for Ian, mate.
Right, gentlemen, there is a fuel stop coming up.
Yay, I can get some cocoa juice.
I'll do that on this road.
Hey, Massey, I might do some more contracting for you on Tuesday, bro, if you're around.
Massey, you still owe me for the last time I did contracting.
What's it, 50 quid a load, isn't it?
No, grand a day.
Grand a day?
Yeah.
Who's behind me? Is that Dawson?
I'm going to donate it.
But how many loads does it have to consist of?
No, you can do one load if you want, still a grand.
Oh, so you can do snail mail for a grand.
Yeah, boy. Do one load, just do like a London to London, £1,000 a week. Happy days. Back in the
Nah, I'll do it for free for Mass.
Going in the fuel
You're not the
stop.
one that's being pimped. You're not being pimped out, but you're not the pimp. This is the pimp over here.
Hang on, you're trying to sell my son, are you, Ian?
Yeah, boy. You got a problem with that?
That's my job, mate, not yours.
That's my job.
Well, Dawes, I'm not sure if you're aware, but I've been doing some contracting recently.
I did notice. I don't need fuel because I've got half a tank, but I'm going to top up just in case. Oh look, there's a parking bay just there.
I'll park myself round out of the way. A bit of the road that's...
I've turned the engine off. Why did you turn it back on?
You weren't
just a bit tight round there.
there 1 minute ago, and then you weren't there 1 minute, and there the next.
There's a
I
stack
saw
of pallets
Terry.
floating in the air there.
I saw Terry get going first, so I thought, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go where he is.
Yeah, them pallets are floating. There's nothing underneath it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry, Dawes, my bad.
It's alright, mate. Oh yeah.
Fine.
Engine off. Flick that. There we go.
Oh yeah.
So I've got half a tank. But
Looks like there should be a truck there.
it does actually, doesn't it? There should be a trailer there even. Yeah, because the shadow's on the ground, isn't it? That's beer as well, isn't it? Yeah, it looks like beer to me.
Everything looks like beer to you.
Shut up.
He's not wrong.
Are we...
Wagons,
I'm-
roll!
Go on, Terry.
Alright. Off we go.
Right,
I'm going to ask you.
my
Why
beacon.
stop tapping, Crash?
Because I special.
Oh, right there, cut away.
Stop to the end of the way. No way.
Oh, hey, you are Captain Caveman.
Turn me right down a bit now so we're popping.
We's all good. We's all good, haven't we, boys?
I think so, yeah.
So we need to figure out to get you on a nice, because you're not popping now. So if you leave it where it is, and we just have to tweak you up a little bit in Discord.
Yeah.
Or just tweak it down a bit. That's personal preference, isn't it?
I'm just perfect, mate. Don't worry. Just leave me as I am.
Terry, did your bumhole go 5p, 50p there, did it?
Something like that, yeah.
See, my week has been quite good, to be fair.
Right, the rear truck is at the back and it has got his beacons on.
I've had quite a good day today because I went to work for a few hours, told someone what I ordered, and went home. Dawson sounds much better. Yeah, he does actually. You can hear him about like.
He's finally taken the dick out of his mouth.
But yeah, so as of tomorrow, I'll be back on my headset.
You twat, Dave.
Oh shit! Just run up the back of Terry.
Because I won't need my rig, I'm gonna pack everything away. Do a proper clean up, Gummy.
Are you not on wheel for snow running then?
Yeah. To be fair, I need a button box for that, really.
You don't. Button boxes do not work with SnowRunner.
Work.
I listen. I will help you map your buttons to your steering wheel.
Oh. Is it like that now? Is it for snow runner?
What?
You've got to map the buttons yourself.
When you're on a Logitech, you plug the fucker in and it works.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. If you've got to map them yourself with the Thrustmaster.
Yeah, with the Thrustmaster wheel, you've got to map them yourself. Well, you can go in and you can pick the Thrustmaster TX wheel and it will map the buttons automatically. But I don't like the button layout. For me, when I'm on any game that I can do internal view of the car and external view, I like to press up on the D-pad to go from internal to external view.
Ooh, that's what. Yeah. Okay.
And obviously on SnowRunner, the up button does something completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah, there should be a base layout for.
Yeah, there is
every
a
game you go on, there's different.
yeah. But like I said, because the base layout where I've had my games set up over the years, where the up arrow on the D-pad on the wheel then does my my internal external view. When I go into SnowRunner and it didn't do that, I was like, you can fuck off, I'm doing a custom button layout.
What are you doing out there, Ian?
Well, everyone stopped. But now,
Apart
what I'm
from
going to do, after Tuesday, because I'm probably clearing around anyway, and I've got to move my rig, get my PC out. So I'm going to, because we're not going to be on any driving games, I won't be on driving games tomorrow.
Truck inbound. 2 trucks.
I'll have a
There's a convoy
clear out, do it
coming.
that way, and away we go.
3, 4, 5, 6 trucks.
Once I caught a fish alive for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, then I let it go again.
Tell you're fucking young, can't you?
Oh,
Jesus.
get over your own side of the road. It's so much easier to flash. So much easier to flash trucks with this one as well.
Have you got the little silver toggle at the bottom of the steering wheel on the right?
Not like yours, but I've got a toggle down there.
Yeah, just use that as the fucking flasher. Yeah, same as I do.
I've got it to push down for light modes, and then push up for flashy flash.
Nice.
Mine, I've got my D-pad with my flashy flash.
See, Calvin, and when we originally spoke about you getting a TX or a T300, you was like, I'm not fucking made of money, and then boom, look what happened.
Yeah.
Hey, good special. You dance around over there, my friend.
What are you doing down there, special? Don't tell me you're reading your chat at the same time.
And he's filling up his glass, wasn't he?
Hey, Dawson.
But no.
He's
I've
not.
asked about 4 times what the button is for the wipers, and I remembered that my mic's muted.
The button for the wipers I've got set for left, right on the D-pad turns them on and speeds them up, and then to slow them down and turn them off is the opposite direction.
Fucking hell, Dave. Have you copied my layout or something?
Mate, I've had this steering wheel a lot longer than you have.
So left
I
on
must
my
have
D-pad
copied
is
you.
Turning off here, lads.
Boom, Massey. Welcome to the
Tag
first
axle.
person that's actually spoken in my stream.
Yeah, so a tag axle or mid-lift axle on my left. On the right, I've got trailer axle lifting.
I've got none of that. I don't fuck about with any of the trailer axle
I
lift
did have that
or.
on my side panel, but that seems to fuck myself.
See, I do it just because when you've got a tag axle on, if you lift that up, it's so much fucking easier to chuck it around in a yard.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you just lean over. Oh, you haven't got a keyboard stand, have you?
No, my keyboard's next to me anyway. But I've just got it on there because I know where it is. I can just tap it. I've got the spare buttons.
Like I said,
PS
man,
button, which is the centre
the
button.
first one in.
I've got
Yeah,
buttons
so-
on either side at the bottom.
So on mine, up is to change my view. Left and right does wipers on and off and speed up, slow down. Then down on the D-pad goes to the map. I've got the silver toggle switch on the bottom right, which does my flashers. And then I've got all of my other stuff on the side set, on the side deck. So I've got beacons, hazards, light mode, and then I've got, that's on the blue and green buttons, and then on the yellow buttons I've got windows up and down, and then the handbrake is currently set to the joystick, but I have got a real lorry handbrake, and I was meant to I bought a USB extension to actually use that for tonight, and I totally forgot that I bought the USB extension and I didn't plug it in.
So I need to get myself a USB hub because I'm losing. To be fair, I'm not losing. The ones on that case every so often just don't work.
I've just realised why my side panel ain't working. My side deck on trucking ain't working.
You ain't mapped it.
No, it's because, of course, I've gained an extra slot for my shifter. For my Logitech
you have.
shifter.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is whatever it's called. Something Spanish by the looks of things.
Yeah, so if you want to use it then, Calvin, download a program called Joy to Keys
Yeah.
and map the buttons through there, and it will work.
Either that, or you can download something called HID map mode, which is near the same thing.
I think that's the only
It's just-
downside to the Thrustmaster is that your gear shift doesn't go through the steering wheel, so you've got to then another USB.
Oh, you can plug it into the wheel, but it only works on the Xbox or the PlayStation. It
Yeah,
doesn't work on
exactly.
PC.
So you have to plug
Which
it
is
in
it
PC.
really is annoying. You can actually buy a hub that plugs into the wheelbase, which you can plug your shifter and your pedals and your handbrake into.
Yeah, that's
I can't remember what it's called.
it's the Thrustmaster hub, Dawson.
Yeah,
But
there's a
some,
specific name for it. It's not just a hub. It's Hive or something like that. I can't remember.
saying that I've now
And then-
got a little
they're
bit
not
of
cheap.
tape around the actual wheel one, because they're obviously identical, because I am plugging them quite regularly, plugging my controller and that.
Well, I have to unplug my wheel because for some reason it comes up with generic Thrustmaster.
How the
Wheel,
fuck am I going to
it
get myself a
Doesn't
tote?
always come up with T300. I don't know why. But if you
Yeah,
unplug it and then plug it back in, it comes up as a T300.
There we go.
Yeah, so I do that all the time, but I'm plugging back in. But I've got it so it's taped the right way around, otherwise, I've had it a couple of times, I plugged them in the wrong way around when I first got it, and I lost all my buttons were wrong. I was like, fuck's sake, you pile of piece of shit. I had to redo it all again, so I was like, fuck it, I'm putting a tape on it so I know exactly where it's got to go in the fucking thing.
I've got a USB hub with powered buttons, so I can just press the button on for the wheel and then press it again and it'll reset it.
That's the thing,
I
I'm going
don't
to
need
get
to
myself,
unplug it.
I need to get myself a decent USB hub.
It's
I think
only a
I'll be
4-port one, but it's a good one. If you're alright, I'm just getting a 4-port. I'll send you the
That'll
link
do
to
me.
Amazon. So
all I
Amazon,
wanna-
so it'll be next day delivery, mate.
All I need to do now is get myself a button box,
Well,
a screen deck, and I'm done.
If
Yeah,
you get
I
a
think-
Stream Deck,
list.
if you get a Stream Deck, you don't need a button box.
I do, because I'm going to use one for one for the other.
No, Ian, you can make. There's 15 buttons on the Stream Deck. You can turn each button into a folder that will consist of 14 buttons in each folder. So you can have one folder to do your Streamlabs stuff, and then you have another folder that you have all your buttons for ETS. You can use the actual Stream Deck as a button box.
That's what I do.
So
It's
Dave,
got, like,
on
it's got unlimited buttons on it, effectively, isn't it?
no, it's-
So what you
on
what?
Tuesday, we'll have a look. You can show me how it works, because I'm a bit...
Yeah, I'll show you on the desk PC because it'll be easier to sit at the desk instead of trying to get two of us huddled round the rig.
Yeah. Because the one that I was looking at, because I was like, oh, now that I wasn't paying for my case, I was like, oh, well, I've got 80 quid sort of like I can use. But it's like the little 6-button one, I'm like that, just looks stock shit.
Yes, but listen, the 6-button one is 6 buttons, and then you can have another 6 buttons, another 5 buttons in each folder. So technically, it works out 6 by 5. So people go, oh, it's only got 6 buttons on it. Technically, it's not. Each folder can hold 5 buttons. So you've got, 6 times 5. Or on this one, this is 15 buttons. It's 15 times 14.
Yeah.
Which is the one that I've got, but on my phone.
Yeah.
It's alright. Today I was so tempted when I was ordering my route to get.
How much is this game? Delta, this game depends where you buy it from, bud. If you buy it from Steam, I believe the last time I checked it was on sale at about £3.
You got the DLCs to go with it.
Yeah, then you have to then obviously download the DLCs, and they range from like £1 up to £8, £9, £10, £11 per DLC. Depends which ones you buy. But if you are wanting to play pro mods, then you are going to need all of the map DLCs.
It's kind of scary. You think the amount of money we've spent on DLCs?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you then. But what you've got to imagine is not only what you spent on games, but how much you've then spent on computer components as well over the years. So my current setup over 4 years, for getting all my games and everything that I've bought extra, for the rig setup and the PC and the desk setup, plus the TV in the front room, that was coming on 10 grand. And a lot of people are like, oh, you must be fucking minted. No, I'm not minted. I've got 2 children. And I have to think about what I'm purchasing. But back then, when I managed to obviously get the original PC, both me and Jade was working. We didn't have no children living at home because Lacey lived with her mum. Harley wasn't here, so we had more money to spend on what we wanted.
Just jumping in quickly, who was on about the trucking, Eurotruck?
Delta, he's in my
If you go on
stream.
CD keys, it's $4.99 because I've just looked it up for you.
Yeah, CD keys are on the better at the moment. But yeah,
say, I mean, like I said, when a lot of people say to me, oh, I'm fucking jealous of your setup, that's 4 years of building. It's not, I clicked my fingers and it all jumped into my house and looked pretty, you know what I mean? It was a 4-year process of buying bits and pieces to add to, i.e. the rig, the desk PC, and all of that. Like, if I didn't have a tax rebate, there's no way that I would have had this second PC. No way in fucking hell.
It would be nice to click your fingers and just magically appear.
Oh, mate. If we could click our fingers and magically make it all appear, Calvin, I'd have a house with like 5 bedrooms, a massive full underhouse basement, and I would turn that into a theatre and gaming room. So there'd be rigs all lined up along one wall, there'd be desk PCs lined up along the other wall, and then I would then have, like the reclining sofas that you get in the cinema.
Lazy boys.
Yeah, the lazy boy sofas. I'd have 3 of those on different levels, a big fuck off projector, and just be able to, instead of having a massive TV in the living room, a living room is not really designed, Oh, somebody just pinged. No, I haven't, Lavis. I haven't spoken to Rib in a long time, mate.
Doors having to lie down.
So in 3 months
the
last
white
year,
one's coming up, lads.
since joining DDL, I spent 2k
Yeah.
like that. To be fair, I spaced out the steering wheel because I managed to get that on PayPal credit.
It was well worth it, Ian.
Oh yeah.
Well worth it.
Incoming.
$1 grand on everything. I've got a chair.
Incoming.
Fuck.
But
Right, how many miles are you out?
I've got to take what
62.
Oh, I'm only 10 miles behind.
That was
so.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm going for next, Lavis. So there'll be that desk PC over there is currently suffering a little bit, seeing as it is like nearly 4-year-old now. So that will be the next thing, the 10900K and a 3090. This PC's got an i9-9900K, which is the 9th generation CPU, and a 2080 Super in it. So this PC doesn't need any work doing to it. But the desk PC definitely does need a bit of work, needs some upgradings.
Whoa. Slow down, Crashy boy. That was a bit scary. There was like guttering on the side of the road, wasn't there?
Yeah. This
My
thing,
truck got stuck in it.
So after I've done this week's upgrades, I don't think I'll have to touch my PC for a couple of years.
You won't know.
But
I
Dave
should be
will.
alright. I should be alright for a couple of years. I should be able to sort of be okay.
Well, the thing is, you've got a decent graphics card in there. You've got an i9-9900K. You're going up to 32 gigs of RAM. You're also having a new case which is going to be more ventilated, so the temperatures will come down.
And I can actually properly look after it. Since I've had this PC, well, to be fair, since it was built originally, I never had to sign off for that.
Well, it came. No, I did eventually take it off, didn't I?
Yeah.
I wasn't going to, but I wanted to make sure all the connections were on the motherboard properly, and give it a bit of a dust out. But yeah, I mean that PC was, you know, good components were bought, and you got it for a good price.
Yeah, it's only a year old now, so actually it would be due its service now anyway.
Well, Lavis, I know your PC's fixture plonker because you come in Wreckfest with us the other day. You Wally Gumball.
Yeah.
You're saying you're not going to touch your PC? Does that mean you won't be on for a couple of years then? Because you've got to touch it to turn the power on, haven't you?
Slap him. Go on, slap him.
It was just dead silence.
I'm really thinking of looking into who we've got as a rep and just sort of getting rid of one of them. I think one just needs sort of backhanded back into fucking line, don't you?
I find the old gaffer tape and cattle prod comes in very handy, Ian. What you got to do is you got to get the cattle prod right on the bottom of the ball sack.
Oh baby!
Dawson just volunteered himself to be a tester.
That's his only time, mate.
Oh.
That's all you, mate. That is all you.
What are you talking about reps? So you're a rep as well, so it must be you.
I know.
I wouldn't do anything that stupid.
Delivery.
Why, Lavis? Why?
Is going
I did say
faulty.
You are fucking off your tits, you are.
quite there yet, mate. Just give me a
Faulty and
second.
it's NS Chem.
I'm 27 miles out, mate.
Only 15, so that's all good.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
What
I
time
did
did
say
everyone
crash. I don't know. I did
Two
say
months
crash.
to
I
a big
know when I'm
round.
not wanted. Knocking.
Love you really, Dad.
yeah. To be fair, Crash, I do want to in the next day or so sort out your affiliate stuff.
I'll be around tomorrow.
Ah, that.
If-
To be fair, we
Oh,
go out Monday.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it. Actually,
We haven't
JC
got
had
enough
it, so
time
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Is there anything in particular that I need that I might have to look for?
But you do realise, Lavis, that push-pull configuration, the only time push-pull configuration is actually any good on a radiator is when you're using a 120 rad, because the radiator is so small that you need one fan pushing the air through the radiator and the other one extracting the hot air out of the radiator. You're just consuming extra power by putting 3 extra fans in your computer that you don't need in there. So you're pulling more ampage from the wall because you've added extra fans on a 360mm radiator, which has already got 3 fans on it, and you've added 6 fans. So unnecessary.
Are you actually special or something? Don't answer that, Lavis. Don't answer
No. But do you know what I thought of when Dave said push pull?
that.
Push pull train.
Yeah. But yeah, to be fair, Crash, your next upgrade I reckon is going to have to be like a waterfall or something like that. Because you're gaming a lot. That'll be your next sort of... Oh, that'll be
Now
your
you're
idea.
streaming as well.
Exactly.
It's all gonna.
Mate,
As
I
I
done
said
my
to
longest stream the other day, 5 hours.
It's more just to protect that CPU and that.
I say, I mean, Lavis, I'm running a 360 rad, and
I'll be honest, I don't even know what rad's in mine.
well, listen, Dawson, how many fans has your radiator got on it?
2, I think.
That's a 240. It goes by the fan size. Each fan is 120 mil. So you've got 2. That means it's a 240.
When I set that screen up, I'll have a proper look. I've not had the side off it. Well, no, tell a lie. The side was off it when I set the extra USBs up, but I've took that out now because I don't need them. So.
Well, to be fair though, probably now, probably could get rid of that. Well, what was it? That Wi-Fi card, couldn't we? Out of mind next time.
Where's the next
Because I
destination?
Where are you at now?
Move, Calvin.
Where-
Oh no, that's not Calvin.
Oh,
That's
you're at
Terry.
NS Oil. Let me just drive down to you because I got.
Where's everyone dropping off?
Terry, move your booty.
Are
Yeah,
are
I'll
you
reply-
around there, Ian?
I'm just following around into the space.
Right, I'm just here then.
You're at NS Oil now, are you?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just
Oh,
gonna
what's happened
fly
here?
around
Right.
to
One
you,
is Balti
and then I can sort.
NS Chem.
Give us a
think it's-
second, lad.
I think it's gravel from here, isn't it?
No, gravel's the last one.
All right. Well, anyway, to
From
answer
here-
my
no,
question.
no, no. Yeah, it's gravel from here, and then it's work close.
Yes, that's right. No, it's work close from here and gravel from the next one. Anyway, to
Using
answer my-
thermal
answer my
grizzly
own question,
conductanol on what?
I'm on to 11.
Nice. Well, to be fair, we've
Work
got 2
close from
runs.
here, yeah?
Sorry.
Whatever's going to
Work
40.
close, yeah?
Work close, yeah. What the fuck have I just done?
I don't know. What the fuck have you just done?
I ain't
You're
got a
not
clue.
in, you're not in, mate.
I dropped off at a different point, didn't I? So I went and got under the load. So I'm just on my way to you.
What liquid? You're talking about the conductanol liquid metal?
To be fair, this Atros does sound fucking beastly.
I'm a dick. I closed the game down, didn't I?
Oh, that's a silly thing to do.
Lavis.
Dick.
Right, Lavis, do you want me to explain something to you right now? So
Right,
you
back to the-
you have put thermal grizzly conductanol on your CPU, between your CPU and your water cooler. Your water cooling housing that goes onto your CPU is made of copper, and the liquid metal eats away at the copper and it makes the water coolers leak.
Hidden them if love is his fucking special.
Why do you think they made thermal paste for CPUs? Conductanol is not thermal paste, it is liquid metal. And liquid metal and copper do not go together. It is a very, very, very bad situation putting liquid metal and copper together. And also now, if your CPU breaks and it's still under warranty, you can't send it back. Thermal paste you can wipe off, liquid metal you can't. The only place that you're meant to use liquid metal is when you de-lid a CPU and you've got the little die underneath the lid. You put the liquid metal on there, then you put the lid back on, and then you use thermal paste between the water cooler and the CPU. Don't you think if you could use liquid metal on the top of your CPU, don't you think I would have done that? You need to be careful, Lavis. My suggestion to you is to take the water cooler off, remove the liquid metal. You're going to need to use 100% alcohol or alcohol wipes to get the liquid metal off of your CPU and also your water block, and then put original, you can still use Grizzly thermal paste, or Arctic Silver is the one that I tend to use and favour the most.
Yeah, I've got some of that.
But you should never ever, not on the lid of the CPU. Like I said, if you was doing a de-lid where you took the lid off and you was replacing the, they call it a thing called a tin. If you was replacing the tin underneath the lid, then yes, you would have used conductanol for that application. But you never put it on the lid between the CPU and the water block, mate, because it will leak.
Where's it to, Ian? Yeah.
Hi, back.
He's disappeared for a minute, I think.
Okay. Ken, what did you say where it's to?
It is to somewhere.
F6. It is going to Bajar NS Chemicals.
Bounty. Is it
Bounty?
Bounty?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
Bounty NS Chemicals, Dawson.
Job market, freight market.
Yeah, but there's
Bounty is in BO.
no
BALTI.
Yeah, Balti. Yeah, there's a difference though, Lavis. It has got a high thermal rating, but it's not used for that application, buddy.
The company? Sorry.
NS Oil, I think he said.
NS Chemicals.
Awesome.
Oh, my bad. I treat myself to a Milky Bar bag of Milky Bar buttons.
Yeah, I've got some in the fridge as well. Yeah, as I say, I mean, it's perfectly fine if you're doing a D-lid, Lavis. You know, putting it on the little die, on the little chip, the little die that's normally underneath the lid. Perfectly fine for that application, but never ever mix liquid metal with copper because it will make your water cooler leak. It may not.
It's got acid in it. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
it has. Yeah,
Damage the copper.
yeah. It eats the copper and it makes them leak.
Where are we going?
I say, like I said, if you do a D-lid, Dawson, where you take the silver lid off of the CPU, there's like a little die underneath, a little metal die, and for the best thermals that you can get, when you de-lid, you put liquid metal on the die and then put the lid back on, and then you use thermal paste between your cooler and the lid of the CPU. But yeah, liquid metal is a very, very strong stuff. It may not happen overnight, Lavis. It might happen it might not happen straight away where the copper around that you've got a ring. Obviously, you've got your CPU and you've got the ring, and that fits on the top of the CPU. So as time goes on, you might wake up one morning and you might have water pissing out of your computer because the liquid metal has eaten away enough at the copper. You go to then turn your computer on and your computer's then covered in water, then the whole fucking system's fucked. That's why when people say to me, oh, why haven't you've spent all of this money on a nice PC, why haven't you got a custom water cooling system on there? Well, one, they are fucking expensive. You know, a basic bitch model of a water cooling system, like a custom one that you build yourself, you're looking at 500 quid. And then by the time you then go, well, I want these fittings because they look nice, or you want extra RGB bits, you're looking upwards of £1,000. One of them hose, if you build up too much pressure and one of them hoses blow, where's the liquid going? All over your computer.
And that is just not a good idea.
That's why I tend to buy a water cooler that is an all-in-one system, because they very rarely leak. And if they do leak, you send it back to the manufacturer and you go, right, this is broke. It's broken these parts in my computer. You obviously have to prove that it has damaged your computer and that the product is still under the manufacturer's warranty.
Fucking sort it.
Ready, lads.
No worries. I mean, they put water in a computer that you plug into the wall. there's a difference, mate. When they're done properly and they're done by a professional or somebody that knows what they're doing, a water cooling system can, you know, bring your thermals down by at least 30°C. You know, you could. Who's taking the lead then?
You.
Okey pokies.
You can lead for once, seeing you haven't ready tonight.
He did for a little bit.
I was going to say, he took over from me, didn't he?
True.
No, you took over from me.
No, until he went flip-flop. No. Oh, yeah.
Go flip-flop, didn't he?
No. Come on then, everyone
yeah,
else.
hello.
What's going on?
Mr. Neville?
Sorry, I was pushing the wrong pedal.
I was pushing the wrong pedal. What the fuck?
Mr. Dawson, after we finish these 2 runs, are you free, sir?
I possibly am, yeah.
We're going to be sorting out young Crashy's affiliate status. But they're not going to let us be fair.
Yes, no bother. I can help with that.
Yeah. The thing is, you were there, you didn't have to do a lot with me because I was like, oh, it's that, that. But you were there, sort of, I was like, oh, fuck, I do this. Oh, shit, I do that.
I sort of guided you a bit with you. I set up myself. I set up JC, so yeah, I can help.
Yeah.
Is there anything particular that I need?
National insurance number, I think.
Yeah, it just asks for the national insurance number, and as long as you got all your PayPal details, because that's how they pay you.
Yeah. Sort it out for you, mate.
Well, I've got PayPal. I know my national insurance number off by heart.
So do I. JS 948876A.
This is the thing. It's one of them numbers that you rarely have to use, but somehow you fucking know it.
PJ 35 me.
I know I've got an MD in it, and that's it.
JG 521762C.
Let's say it's a useless piece of information, but your brain holds on to it.
I don't understand how you fucking remember it though. No, it's fuck. It's not something you should really be remembering, is it really?
Well, mine goes in a pattern, JS 948876A.
Mine's like the same. But I don't understand though how you can remember it, because how often do you use it?
What's in the blue?
It's like your phone. It's like your phone number. Like your phone number. I know my phone number off by heart. I know my mum and dad's landline off by heart.
Yeah. I don't know if my dad's landline. Well, you used to know that.
I would say that about my dad's landline, but he lives in France now, so it's old floopity flip flop.
I know our post.
A song that will get on your nerves, get on your nerves, get on your nerves.
I know postcodes off by heart.
I know Dave's off by heart.
I know a Dave that will get on your nerves.
That was the best time. I think it was a crash, wasn't it? You went, oh, what's Dave's address? Need to send like latest person. I went, da. You sure? Yep.
Oh fucking hell, you remember that quick?
Easy. Thing is, I know where. To be fair, it's actually on my Just Eat as well.
Yeah, it is.
No, the reason why I asked you it is because I couldn't be asked to scroll up through the thousands of messages that me and Dave have pinged to each other to find it when he sent it to me from when I sent me in my side panel.
Plus, I need to know where I get all my stuff delivered to.
Yeah.
Not that I get that
It's when I go to the front door, and Ian's monthly T-shirt club arrives before mine. And there's me jumping up and down, throwing a paddy, like, well, why the fuck's this prick's one got here before mine? The last time they both arrived together.
The best one is every month I get a message guaranteed off Jay going, "You're set up first again." Ha.
Well, she won't be going ha anymore because I've changed it over so the T-shirts that are coming are ladies' T-shirts and in her size.
Ah.
Because I've already filled my half of the wardrobe with T-shirts.
Sandy said the other day that I need to go through my T-shirt drawer because I've got far too many.
Well, just chuck all the plain ones out and keep all the nice ones, Dawson.
Yeah, there is one that she wants me to get rid of and it's never going anywhere. It's one I've had since I was about 8 or 10. My dad's cousin gave it to me. It says the person wearing this T-shirt is a...
Not bad.
is FBI, so lie flat on your back and do everything a nice officer tells you to do.
Well, I used to have...
She just said that T-shirt don't fit you anymore. I said no, I'm keeping it anyway.
Well, I used to have one that said "Treat yourself, take me home," and every time I used to go out clubbing, I used to wear it. Used to wear like you know, the bleach stained jeans.
Yeah.
Used to have a pair of them, smart pair of black trainers. One of them, what do you call them? The you remember the belts that used to be made of cord?
Yeah.
Are you?
Back in the like prehistoric age,
No.
Oi,
It was. It's not in the prehistoric age. It was a fashionable thing.
Blue nylon rope, wasn't it?
No, not that kind of thing.
Oh my good god.
They were a flat belt. They were a flat belt, but they were made of multiple layers of cord.
I've still got one. I've got one recently actually. It's like an elasticated cord that I've got.
Yeah, so canvas ones, yeah.
So when it picks up music, it actually flashes. It bounces with the music. It's quite good. Oh, I can't get around this.
Yeah, so every time I used to go out clubbing, which wasn't really very often for me because I was always working. I worked in bars since I was about 16. But yeah, I used to. Whenever I used to go out, I'd always have that T-shirt on. Treat yourself, take me home. I did pull a few times wearing it.
Frank, what's wrong with this road?
It's fucking wobbly.
All I'm saying, this manager knows what he's fucking doing, mate.
Yeah, I've got a T-shirt that says I still play with trains on it.
I still play with trains.
It's funny to those. Fuck all.
Is it me, or was this month's monthly tea club fucking hard choice? It was quite a
I didn't even look because I changed it over to Jay.
I never actually looked this month. I've forgotten about it. I've got the.
I thought you did look. Oh, I was going to say.
No, you posted it the other day saying, "Oh look."
Yeah, that's this one coming up, isn't it? I didn't choose the last one.
So
Oh
this
right,
one,
you mean this one coming up? Yeah.
Doors
the one
don't
that you
shout.
paid, me and
Yeah,
Dan-
you're starting to crackle again there, Dulce.
Don't shout, Doors.
I'm leaning forward. That's why. I'll lean back
Yeah, me and Dave got the same one this time round, house elf. This time, what did I go for? I went for.
I got one on now that says it's Dobby playing with a set of decks saying House Elf on it.
That's the point. I need to make sure my T-Rex t-shirt is being contributed.
Hey, that's better.
But yeah, so
Turn myself down.
I can't remember which one I went for this one.
Say all of my T-shirts that have come from Monthly T-shirt Club. What we tend to do is we tend to like get down until there's only like a couple left in the wardrobe, and then wash them all together, and then they all get hung up on the air because I don't tumble dry them because of the print.
Yeah. No, I've got. I can't remember one. There was two T-Rexy ones. One that was quite risque. That Mario one.
Yeah, I'm like that Mario one.
It looks a bit.
I can't
Yeah.
remember. I can't remember what one I chose now.
I didn't get the Mario one that much. But there was quite a few that I looked at. Needed.
Dawson, you chose the one with fucking thingy upside down, Deadpool upside down,
Oh, that was
like
it,
the
yeah.
sloth.
He's a sloth, yeah.
I was
Yeah,
tempted to
I
get that one because I do like
It does look cool. I've already got a Deadpool t-shirt. I've got the Dead Car one, so I thought
Yeah, so have I. I've got that one, Dawson.
Dead car. Don't say that, for fuck's sake.
Carpool.
Yeah, carpool.
I wanted that one. And instead, I got fucking John Lennon. Bastards.
I've got
Oi.
Donkey Kong Jr.
Yes, I've got that one as well.
The Lion King.
Yeah, I've got that one.
That was the last one I got. I'm sweating me. I was wearing it. I'm sweating my tits off, so I'm just putting it off.
What else? I've got a tyre sitting on the bed saying tired.
Yeah, don't mention that dead battery one.
I've got one. I've got one.
There was one you said before that.
No. The one that mentioned it. There was dead So it was actually it was dead car, dead pulling cars, but it was actually car.
Yeah, so you know Cars, the cartoon. What they did is they took Lightning McQueen and then they basically put the Deadpool livery on the Lightning McQueen car, and underneath it says Carpool
Carpool.
instead of Deadpool.
I wanted that one. I don't care.
If I'll dig it out later, Crush, and I'll send the pic.
Well, no, it was just saying that don't talk about fucking dead cars. I've had enough of them bastards.
Well, one of the other ones that I got, Dawson, was Sasquatch. So it was in the Baywatch red with the Baywatch logo, and Sasquatch is walking along with a floaty. You know the floaties that they run down the beach with.
Right,
Yeah, it says Sasquatch on it.
Yeah, so this one was Godzilla.
What about the Pikachu one that's looks like the Joker?
That's quality.
I've got that one. Ian's got that
Hey,
one.
Crash, I said, oh, do you play this? And you're like, what? I can't remember.
What game was that?
It was an old school game, Dave. And he's like, I was like,
What did that
Come on.
one? No.
no. It's like a... That was that Horby train thing you're
Sorry,
thinking
that a
of.
little bit.
No, it weren't that. Oh.
What you explain? What does it look like, Dawson?
Dave,
Hello?
what the fuck happened there?
I have no idea. You all just went quiet.
He must have.
Right, you disappeared
you
out of
went
it. Like
quiet.
a kid. What the fuck happened there?
What? He disappeared out of Discord?
No, he disappeared.
Oh, that's not straight
He
out.
disappeared out of the game. Because I was thinking, we got oh, wait, what the fuck has he done?
Internet blip then.
It say Double D just said my stream's offline, but oh, we're back again.
Yeah, you must have like a little bit of a blip.
Yeah, I'm running Cloaker's Ethernet cable he sent me, Dave.
You what?
I'm running Cloaker's Ethernet cable he sent me.
Yeah, I'm running Cat 8, so I am.
And what he said this is.
Probably Cat 6 or 7.
Is that you behind me, Crash?
I think
It is,
it's
yeah.
6.
Am I lagging at all?
No, you're as smooth as anything.
Who's that in front of me?
Yeah, mine
On the straight.
Dawson, mine are lay flats.
Oh yeah.
So the cable, instead of the cable being round, it's completely flat.
Yeah.
So what you can do is you can tack it onto, you know, like normally when you tack a wire on a skirting board, you can blatantly see because the cable's round.
Yeah.
Well, with these, because they're lay flats, what you do is you just put a tiny blob of super glue on the reverse side and you lay it directly on top of the skirting board.
Yeah, and it just tucks it away.
Yeah, and it's completely flat like the top of the skirting board, so you wouldn't even know it was there without, you know, going up and physically looking.
Yeah,
Oh.
I turned my mic down a bit, so I think it'll be a bit better for you.
Yeah, it is a lot better.
It sounds a lot better, yeah.
Yeah, I use me sound thingy instead of this voice meter.
Right,
The
while
mixer.
we're all in here, though these use are the ones that normally turn up every week, I have a proposal to not use Truckee on American Truck, just use freight, the normal externals.
Yeah, we was gonna do that anyway.
Do that and just do Truckee on ETS, it makes it easier.
And just make sure everyone has got that job before we actually accept it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and everybody needs to learn when we are going in to pick the job that, you know, everybody just calm down, you know, don't shout over the top of each other. Because like before, where obviously T-Rock can't get his truckie to work and we was using external market, he still got left behind on American Truck because everybody said that they had the job and I couldn't hear T-Rock saying I don't have it. So-
Make a suggestion
Last
then,
week,
Dave.
I literally sat there and went, have you got the job? Have you got the job? Yeah, I'll take the job. Fucking stop taking it. Wait.
Can I make a suggestion then?
Go on then.
We have each run we have a different person that's designated to choose the run, yeah?
Yeah.
Normally. So that person will say, have you got such and such? And then they can ask each person through the list.
Yeah.
And nobody touches it until everybody has said yes.
Yeah, and that's why when having the Discord overlay over the top of the game, you can just glance up there and you can go from the top of the list. So I'll go, but for me, you're at the top of the list because you're C, then it goes Calvin, then it goes me, then Ian, then Terry. So normally when I ask,
You're at the bottom of the list, you know everybody's.
yeah, that's right. But it is a little bit more difficult than that because obviously if somebody is streaming and they're talking to their stream at the same time as we're trying to pick a load, someone may not be heard. So we just got to be a little bit more, you know, mindful of that. We're trying to keep as many people involved as possible. So we, you know, just remember not to talk over each other.
I'm going to be tweaking the rule thing.
Just ask for silence while we're checking through the runs. It only takes 10 minutes. You can answer
Everyone calm
questions
down.
on
We'll
the
get it
screen.
done. Then we can
Terry,
go back.
What?
Where were you in the boss's office? We're going the wrong way around the roundabout.
The straight about.
Excuse me, why are you booking Dave's office out?
I didn't say Dave's office, I've got my own office. Haha.
No, we made the boss.
I did say I was
Did I
taking
say
a
the boss's
shortcut.
office?
You did say the boss's office.
You did.
Yeah, you did. You said the boss's office.
When I say admin room, so it's the same thing. Anyway,
Oh,
Terry
whiskey.
never went the wrong way around the roundabout.
Fresh.
No, I didn't. I
The
just
boss's
turned left at the
office,
roundabout.
Okay,
Me and Dave need to spank your ass, boy.
okay. I'll enjoy that.
Do I
Yeah,
get
you will.
Shut up, boo!
Terry, we all know that you'll fucking love it, so we're all line up and we'll all take turns on you.
Oh, that sounds good.
I knew that was coming.
Oh my
getting
god, these
involved
trailers
in
are in the
this.
fucking wrong place, aren't they?
Fucking Jesus, what the fuck's going on with that?
What? Ian, these are the ones that I clobbered last night.
Oh yeah.
Lads, this is round my way. You've got trainers lined all up and down the road.
Oh, you something that you probably don't know, Dawson. In Kent now, if you are a lorry driver and you park up in a non-designated services for overnight parking, every lorry is getting ticketed and clamped, and until you pay your ticket and your clamp removal fee, you are not going nowhere.
What, until everybody is paid, or just...
No, each driver has to pay their fine,
Yeah, their fine.
their fine and the clamp removal fee. So lorries.
So many foreign lorry drivers parked everywhere. It's unbelievable.
You want to know something, Dawson? Down where I am, there's a slip road that goes onto the M20 motorway. They're parking on the fucking slip road, entering the motorway.
Yeah.
And sleeping overnight. So now Kent have had enough, and Kent have turned around. Kent have turned around.
No,
Yeah,
it's not express, mate. I'm still waiting. Oh, here we go.
all round Kent now. They've turned around and said any driver that is parked up overnight, not in a dedicated lorry services, will be ticketed and will be fined.
There is now 3 inland ports, which has been created like inland holding areas. If the drivers leave there and variate from the route, even turn around a different road because there's been a crash, they have to go back and start all again, get re-COVID tested the fucking lot. It is mental.
Yeah, so they fed up with you know,
That's what I've access to.
the lorries are not even like, you know, they don't sleep with their hazards on, they don't sleep with their trailer rear lights on, they just park wherever the fuck they want, Dulce, and they've caused so many accidents that the Kent government have just had enough of it. They've turned around and said, fuck you park up here, you're getting fined, simple as that.
Yeah. Well, at one point, just
Yeah, it is just on the industrial estates they do that. It's not around the roads or anything.
Oh no.
Oh no, they're part. Dawson, down the road from where I live, like I said, is the M20 motorway. There's a big over motorway roundabout with big thick curbs. The lorries are parking on the over part of the roundabout that goes over the top of the motorway. They're parking on the roundabout. They just park wherever the fuck they want. They're all now getting fined and clamped.
they're all parking in the lay-bys and like standing there for days on end. They went, no, can't be in there. Well, no, this is where we park up. No, it's fucking not.
They have to go. They have to go to the motorway services or the designated sleep zones. Otherwise, they get fined and clamped.
Because down by Dave, there's a load of lay-bys where people park up and have their breaks. Like take their like.
Yeah, you're allowed to take you're allowed to take your 45 and 15s down there.
One of our drivers actually fell foul of the taco laws because he was driving along like anywhere to blow them. That's how bad it was. He ended up parked literally in Tesco's car park at Larkfield. Something was in a little motor. He just pulled himself straight into the car park and went, fuck it, I'm parking it. You couldn't park anywhere else.
Well, long as he's off the road, he's
Over the back of the car park because it's normally quite empty over the back.
Yeah.
Over there, get out of the way. Fuck this. I've had enough of this.
As I say, I mean, it's ridiculous the amount of accidents that they're causing just by fucking chucking their wagons up on the curb, on the slip roads, not having any rear tail lights on. Yeah, you come round there at, you know, midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, say you're going to work or coming from a night shift, and you don't see the cunt parked there, you're going straight in the back of it.
Well, he rang me up and went, where do I park? Well, if you can't get into Tesco's, go down by Polybug, just park somewhere along there. And why is that? Because it's clear enough that you can do it. Because knowing for well by you, Dave, I know it's quite empty around there.
Yeah, we don't get the wardens down this way because it is an industrial park.
When you put yourself in there, you went, right, when there's no fucking lines, just park yourself there, you're out of the way. People in lorries can get around you, it's clear enough, it's all good. I don't really want to park on the side of the road. I went, well,
You either park there or go to a supermarket car park.
But for anyone going abroad, even if you're like a UK driver, if you're going abroad, you've got to have a Kent pass. If you haven't got a Kent pass, they turn you around. Back you go, sunshine. Go find somewhere else. It's mental.
Yeah, they're getting fucking really strict on it now.
But they're having to.
Well, the thing is, it's the amount of accidents the idiots are fucking causing, Ian.
Just before Christmas, how fucking mental was it around by you?
Oh, fucking ridiculous. You couldn't even walk down the fucking street. It was lorry, parked on every single fucking curb that was available, mate.
I'm a good sort of 15 miles away from Dave's. They were parking round by me. Literally because there was somewhere else to go. They were parking round by me. I was like, what the fuck is this about? We had two of them parked in our car park for about 2 weeks. They couldn't get across. They just parked up there.
It is fucking. I say, don't get me wrong. I don't agree if they run out of driving hours. Is this last one gravel going to?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't agree. I do not agree that the fact that they should be doing drivers that have run out of hours because they need to pull up and stop by a law. It's not, oh, I want to pull up here for the sake of it. If they're going to give them a fine, what they should be doing is they should be checking their tachograph to see if they have pulled up there for the sake of pulling up there, or they've actually parked up because they need to park up.
There's ways to check it, but it's mental, absolutely fucking mental. Because one of our drivers was told, oh, you can't bypass Operation Rock, which is terrible. And he went, but I'm going, oh no, because you're going into the inland port for your delivery, you've got to go sit in that. And he went, not a problem, you ain't getting your kit. I'm not sitting in that bollocks. Going to.
Where's it going?
CERNAVODA.
What game, Lavis?
That's no collision area. That's all right then.
Yeah, boy.
Do you need me to move anyone or?
No, you're right. I'll pop through you.
Cheers, love.
Whoa, what happened there?
So.
No driver, no passengers.
Oh wow. Trucky's only just popped up on the screen, yet I've opened tabs many.
Well, why is Hitman 3 using nearly 60% of your CPU when it's meant to be using majority of your graphics card?
Where are we?
We're in Balti.
No, what's the drop-off called? I can't remember.
NS Chemicals.
And we're going to
Best thing about this is the noise when I'm reversing is normally my mic's picking up through Discord.
Where is it we're going, Ian? Sorry, mate.
CERNAVODA, Marina.
Gravel.
I think
ERNAVODA.
Yeah, kind of odder.
And we're going Marina RFR. Marina? I'm gonna take a fucking boat then.
You take a fucking boat then.
The yacht.
Dang.
Not yogurt. Almost clicked on yogurt then.
lead.
What?
The yogurt off
I think Ian should lead.
Yeah.
Probably
Oh,
anyway.
My game's got no. My game crashed.
I'm not really the wise. Not really the wisest idea to stop here, is it?
Not
Hope
really.
you're having a good drive. We are, T-Rock, and say it is a shame that you couldn't get in and you couldn't get it working, but one of the lads, one of
Are
the
you around
lads,
tomorrow morning?
easiest thing to do is just tag him when you go into Discord, tag him in the Discord, and
He's normally around quite early in the mornings. Like when I start up my morning streams, he's normally around then.
Well, I'm tempted to do some farming tomorrow, Sunday morning before I go to work.
Oh, now we're gonna have a bloody argument, aren't we? Oh no, tomorrow's Sunday. My bad. What are you doing Monday, T-Rock? Fucking hell, I'm getting confuzzled with days.
Yeah, Muppet.
We'll just hang out.
Honestly, being home near enough a week is just, it's confuzzled me. Where I've had no college either. I don't know what days were there.
Excuse me.
Like father, like son, innit?
I can hear it, mother.
What, just going
I'm
for a
alright, mother, how are you?
Hello, mother of Dawson.
Our crush just shouted in my ear, hello, mother of Dawson.
Mother Teresa.
Now, how would I? No, I'm not going to say that.
Hello, Crash, she said.
Hello, how are you?
How are you, he said.
Dawson's probably thinking what I'm thinking.
I'm
Fuck, I dropped.
fine, thank you, how are you, she said.
I'm all good, thanks.
I'm all good, thanks, he said, mother.
You can hear him. Unless you
Yeah.
There is.
Well, no, I'm just getting a load and then I'll be driving. Freight market. I'm taking a boat, mother. Taking a boat.
Ugh, you don't want to look at that boat race.
He's taking a ship.
Where is it? I'm taking a ship. Rather big ship. I see no ships, only a yacht.
Only a yacht ship.
A yachet. A
yachet.
yogurt has almost clicked on.
You could have always had my pukey vape yogurt if you want it.
Oh, mate, no. I won't go near vape again, mate.
Oh, mate.
What happened with mine?
No,
I
no,
know-
no
I know
word
it's
of it.
not everything
Yeah.
that does, but yeah, I wouldn't touch it again, mate.
No.
Yeah,
That in-
was you in here? Was you in here when I spoke about vomit vape?
Yeah, I heard.
Oh, mate. Never tasted nothing like it in my life.
Is that Ian switching forward, ready to take the lead?
He is taking the lead.
Shall I?
You've all got midget trailers, look.
Yep.
You know, look at that, Dave. Your truck's bigger than your trailer.
I know,
You're ready to go.
she's a
It was all
beast.
good until I stopped it. Different biting point, didn't it, as well?
You ready to go, dickhead, Dawson?
So, I am. Wait, no, Dave,
I can't hear you. I'm currently on bumper cam. I can't hear anyone.
Thanks a wanker.
Why would you say that crap?
oh, right, yeah.
Bastard. He brake checked me at the same time.
Please, I'm gonna go round.
You think I'm completely fucking deaf, you scrawny little cunt?
Anyone need a fuel station?
Yes.
No, he can go without.
You catch up now, dickhead.
600 and... Yeah, I'll make it.
These BRT
429 litres.
Terry, fill your boots, man.
Yeah, I'm right.
You're right now.
Sorry, Mother Teresa, for my foul language.
Straight about,
It's
yeah.
alright, she's on speaker with Sandy, she's not in the chat, baby, alright.
Alright.
Ah!
Get out, Terry, what are you doing there?
Here we go.
You just sort of straight into the ground then, didn't you?
I don't know what happened there. I just started bouncing across the fucking road.
Whoa!
You're alright back there now. Ooh!
Yeah,
I've just had it as well.
I'm moving.
I think I did a bit worse. I'm up to F7.
Well, somebody used the roundabout as a straight about, so I thought I'd follow them. And then I got across the roundabout okay, and then all of a sudden just started bouncing around.
I think the sail just... That's it, I've found my speed, lads. I've got the sail out. The sails are blowing me along.
Service repair. Right, I'm just leaving Bounty again.
Hang on, you're turned off there. Oh no, you're not. Oh, is that how tight that corner is, you two?
Yeah.
He's a bit of a bastard.
I'm at full pelt at the minute. I suppose I ought to slow down, hadn't I?
No, keep going.
I'll go straight past. Oh shit, but it's not. You alright back there, Terry?
Yeah, I'm good, mate.
Jesus, that's a bit laggy there.
Oh, I love the valve on these
Oh, only
trucks,
one
Dave.
lane.
I've missed my Scania.
That probably didn't help that I was trying to roll a fag while I was driving.
No, I didn't quite see.
You should
No,
know
it's-
better, Terry.
Well, I started rolling the fag before we got moving.
Well, you should
You're
have said.
driving forward and you just sunk
That's
into
right.
the ground. I think when you
What you should do is you
sunk too much into the ground the other side.
Yeah.
I've
If-
just left Dennis Oil again.
you know that we're going on a convoy. What you should do is you should pre-roll.
Yeah, but the thing is, they dry out then, and then they're all hard.
No. Listen.
Not if you've got them in a tin.
Put them in a tin. Roll them up. Put them in the tin.
I've tried that. I've tried tins, backy pouches,
Oh, right.
everything. It's even. It's like the resin that takes the moisture out of the backy.
Hey, when I used to smoke, I had amber. Oh, fucking hell, he's coming at Ellen Great, isn't he? I had amber leaf I used to smoke.
Oh shit!
They done a special offer where you used to be able to get the amber leaf, 25 grand,
Yeah.
in a tin.
You can't go through that way though.
I kind of noticed that.
Jesus, that Warbur's traded a bastard as you come out.
So yeah, I used to use. I got collected up about 4 or 6 of them tins, so I just use them. I did when I smoked.
What I used to do is when I used to smoke backy and pre-roll, I used to get a kitchen sponge
Yeah.
and cut the the scary bit off.
Yeah.
Right, boys, I've
Add a little bit of moisture to the sponge,
Yeah,
and then what I'll then do is I add a small piece of perspex that I'd put on top of the sponge, and then I would then put me pre-rolled ciggies on top of it.
Where we go? Which one we going?
There's a bit of a convoy here, isn't there?
Yeah. I think Dave picked the wrong lane.
I did. This is the only lane.
actually saying that. Oh no, because Dave was pulling behind you.
Oh, change down the
I've called
box.
up to make sure we all get back together, you know. Never leave him out
Oh,
behind.
Dave, you know you said on these pedal.
Don't worry about
wheels,
waiting for me, lads. I'll catch up.
Take it off.
On the
I'll try it with a. Hey,
the pedal plate, yeah.
I thought I'd try it without. Although I'm really not thinking of it. I've got the seat
No,
part.
man.
I can still read the.
You still got the plate on there, have you?
Yeah, it's really comfy there. We got the pedals new enough hanging over the back. But
You know, the brakes are good.
Yeah. So I prefer them. I prefer them down on the floor because they're inverted.
I'll be honest, it's probably more realistic for the truck like that because you are set up like in a desk chair on the truck, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, this chair that you're currently sitting in, is very low down.
Yeah.
You know, if you was in a real lorry.
Quite high, but yeah, it is quite low down.
Yeah, if you was in a,
For a lorry.
yeah, if you was in a lorry, your legs would be straight. You know, like forward and then down. You know, you wouldn't.
Like you sat up at the desk.
Yeah, that's right. But in this rig, the chair's a little bit lower down, and your legs, when you've got that pedal plate on, the pedals are all the way to the back, like you said. Your leg is more stretched out, as if you was in a race car.
I find that comfy, but obviously.
Yeah, everybody's different, aren't they? I mean, I'm a bit bigger set than you. You know, like you're slimmer than me. So.
You are a bit broader.
Oh my Christ, that's
Yeah.
a wank stain park there.
I know. That's what I said. Are you clear now, yeah?
I'm through, just getting to the roundabout now.
Clear that, boys, then.
Terry behind me. Yeah, if you do it slowly, we'll be alright.
He's right behind us anyway.
No, that's Terry.
No, that's Crashy coming around the corner now.
Oh right, that's what I could only see Terry on the
I've got a tab in your open just to see what's going on. Professional over here, aren't I?
Well, one of us have to be.
that word.
Let me know if my beacon's got on your nerves, Terry. I've only got one of them.
That's the DLC, or did you get rid of that?
Say what?
Yeah.
So tonight we have had one rollover, and that's it. Have we done really, really twisty roads? I'm proud of you, Crash.
The only,
Still, what the fuck you done that?
the only reason why I rolled was because I didn't roll, I flew. I know that.
Oh yes, perfect. Boys, it's a straight through the middle.
I've done this earlier, Ian.
That's a tram jockey, that. That's, you see the tracks on the road, you
Yeah. Quality,
Be a fuck up if a fucking tram came just as you was going through there, but doing skywards.
I can tell you what, I bet that tram would beat you hands down, mate.
Oh yeah,
It would.
anything in game
It's stronger than
is
the truck.
stronger than the truck. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's even in real life.
Oh yeah,
That
that's
tram's probably got more
Yeah.
tonnage than what we've got
Yeah.
at the minute.
Hey Dawson, I don't know whether you can see me, but look, I'm a twam.
I can just see in the mirror actually.
And Calvin, I'm gonna tell you something. You're probably not gonna believe me when I tell you this. Did you know?
To trains.
No, did you know that when you play a video game that is consistent of driving, did you know that the truck is not the part that's moving? The truck stays stationary and the map moves around the truck.
it is actually.
Didn't even know that day.
It's true. Yep,
If that's the case, how does it work in multiplayer?
how does it work in what do you mean in multiplayer? Whenever a game is made, you imagine like from the two corners of your center screen,
Yeah.
there is a triangle that goes from the two bottom corners up into the middle of your screen.
Yeah.
That bit stays stationary and everything else around the truck moves.
Dave, stop mentioning screens, please.
Honestly, it does. I was watching how driving video games were made. The vehicle stays still and the scenery moves around you.
Now that is fucking weird.
It is really, really clever how it's done.
Oh, but I'll tell you what, this fucking 37
Oh,
mile
wow,
hour is
yeah,
like,
what a
fuck
tune.
off.
So other people's trucks is just part of the scenery then?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
because they're not, like I said, they're not your vehicle.
Yeah.
I say, as much as even looking on the outside of your truck, when you see your truck moving from lane to lane, yeah, and the truck's swaying, technically your truck is staying still and the scenery's moving. It's mega, mate. It is. When I first saw it, I was Yeah, pretty much, Ian. As I say, when I first saw it, Terry, I was like, "You got to be fucking kidding me!" You know when they make movies where, you know, the they use a green screen and the car's on a rolling road.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same format for a game.
Alright.
Your vehicle is essentially on a rolling road and the scenery's moving around the truck.
I've got one question.
Go on.
Was you just singing YMCA then?
I was, yeah.
I say, young mate, shut the fuck up.
You're supposed to be young. You should be able to remember that. I don't remember that.
Yeah, but that's like a universal song, isn't it?
So you've got
legendary.
It's a party song, isn't it?
YMCA and Come On Eileen every fucking week. Let's love it.
You want to come over, Eileen? Who's
Or
she?
Eileen.
It's first.
Poor woman.
What? Dawson, there's a Dawson, you won't at me for leaving the harvest, right? You've done the bloody same thing.
That's the only bit of tricky road is coming up, boys. This is like a chill out one, which I did on the end.
Is this the last one?
Yeah, last run.
This is the only run that hasn't had a twisty in it. I mean, to be fair, the next two had. Yeah, but it ain't really twisty.
Oh, right.
Compared to what we've just had, you know, like when we came out of Saturday there and literally was like, fuck, why this is tight as fuck.
I came round there and found the back of Terry.
Yeah, I do slow down. I do slow down for corners.
I almost had the back of Ian then.
Slow down, I want to see you on the truck now. Whee!
I'm going to slow down for this one as well.
No worries.
Yeah, slow down.
Mind you, it's uphill anyway, so.
Very quiet. Are you alright?
Who, me?
You're all right there, Dave.
Yeah, I'm alright. I almost had the back of Ian's truck then.
Oh, baby! Don't tempt me like this.
What happened there?
Look out, look out, look out, look out.
I don't understand what just happened there.
Yeah, don't back up too far on behind you.
Go around this stupid piece of concrete on the floor. I don't know what it's doing there. That just took some damage onto the train.
Oh, hill start with different pedals ain't fun.
Oh, those pedals.
It's about a quarter, Calvin, from the bottom.
Yeah,
Whiting point's about a quarter up.
I got it rolling.
Yeah, but they're the same internals though, Dawson. It's just the framing that's different.
I tried to go for the biting point in our car, but that didn't work.
He wants the pro pedals, but they're too tall for a little head.
I looked at them, but they were too wide to go onto the desk.
Well, that's how all sort of games, all driving games are made. Double D. It's very clever that the car stays in the middle of the screen and the scenery moves around it.
I suppose because you're inside the car or your main focus is the car,
Yeah.
it makes sense for it to stay where it is.
That's right.
Move around.
Could you imagine if you was driving your truck and the truck was the part that was actually moving, that the steering wheel would end up on, if you was playing on triple screens, your steering wheel would end up on one of the other screens if the vehicle was actually moving. It is.
So, would that be the same with first-person shooters?
Yeah, the map moves. The man, the figurine that's holding the gun.
Yeah, your camera basically.
Yeah,
stays
your
still.
camera stays still when everything moves around it. Yeah, that's how.
Oh,
That's.
right, right.
Have you ever seen VRR Terry?
I've seen it on YouTube.
It's a full immersion where they actually put a strap round your waist and you're on like treadmill type
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, I've seen them.
That's basically the same premise.
Yeah.
They used to have one of them at the Trocadero Centre in London years ago, back when I was a kid.
Yeah, as I say, I mean, it's the same. It's the same principle. Imagine your truck that you're currently driving is on a rolling road,
Yeah.
and the scenery is the part that's moving.
Yeah.
That's how the games are made. And like you said, with a first-person shooter, you're looking at your man's hands and his gun.
Yeah.
So, you know, the man is essentially standing on the spot, and as you move around, the scenery is the bit that's moving. But the other players look like they're moving to you because they're part of the scenery.
Yeah.
You are the fixed point.
Ian,
Yeah.
spot on route this one though is.
You are the one, Leo.
Why's that?
Because we're driving past like fields that've got fishing lakes in them. Well, where I am anyway.
Basically, I just decided we don't spend enough time around this area of the map. So, no, fuck it, go around there. I want to try and. Otherwise, we're paying for all this map. We don't get to use it.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Are we not going through here? Oh shit! We are not.
Dave, what are you doing?
I thought that was the yard. I thought that was the
Where
yard.
are you going? Where are you going?
We're not going to the yard yet. We've got 147 miles ago, yeah?
Well, I saw the corner.
Corners.
I saw the corner coming up, and I thought, is that the yard?
There is actually an exit round here, Dave, but it's got the yellow crosses, so I don't think it's eligible to drive out of.
That's the
We're going
second.
across the ferry.
That's the second time I've pranged into something on this run. Can tell I'm getting fucking tired.
Alright, well, no. This
No,
is the
because I'm
last
still
time.
going, Dave.
We've got 14 minutes left on this one, so we're finishing at about 10 o'clock.
Roadworks.
Which, to be fair, is an hour after what Dave normally does. He probably hasn't had a nap today.
Oh shit.
No, I normally on trucking recently I've been staying on later.
Yeah.
We're up
I
against
do
it.
apologise, lads. For some reason, my truck has decided to get stuck.
Well, at least we haven't had it like last week,
Not
Dave.
bad,
We
not bad.
decided at 4 o'clock it was time to buy a fucking fish tank.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure we've got a different crash tonight because he hasn't crashed.
Yeah,
It's the wheel, mate. I told you, it's the wheel.
It is.
Bad workman always blames his tools.
Yeah, but Terry, once you upgrade, bro, honestly, you'll notice a mega difference.
Yeah.
I'm leading my own convoy here, boys. No fucking deal.
I'll probably be a while before I upgrade.
It sort of disappeared there. There's only the four of us back here.
I say I couldn't drift for shit on the Logitech steering wheel. Just wasn't enough feel and input for me. You know, it was either that the force feedback was too much.
Now you've got that wheel, I bet you'll be dying on
I still prefer playing Forza on the pad, Dawson, to be honest, because it's more of an arcadey style game.
I
I
like
would like to play Forza against someone.
I will
But-
play with you.
The only thing is though, I've been playing on the Xbox.
Ah.
Yeah, it's cross-plat.
I know.
Yeah, that means I've got to get gold membership.
Well, you can
Not if I'm joining PC.
get.
Sorry?
Why? Why have you got to get gold?
I was
'Cause
going to
to
say,
get-
it'd just be me to get gold
Right.
because you'll be on PC and I'll be on.
Yeah, but for
Xbox.
PC people to play with Xbox people, the PC person has to have gold membership to go on the Xbox with the Xbox people.
No, Game Pass.
No. You get all you need, Terry, is the Game Pass.
Yeah, but Game Pass works out dearer than just buying gold membership. And it's not
No,
worth me.
no,
It's not worth me
gold
subscribing to
membership.
Game Pass because there wouldn't be enough games on there that I'd play.
Yeah, but
So
gold
what?
membership costs how much a month?
The gold membership only allows you to play online on the Xbox.
A month
PC.
of gold membership is $9.99 because I have to pay for some today. 'Cause
Right.
my
No,
No, well, hang on. What the fuck are you getting confused about here, Terry?
For a PC person to go play with people on their Xboxes, the PC person needs the gold membership.
No, we don't. I do not have gold.
pay for gold membership.
Right.
I don't have gold, and I can play. I have the game through the Game Pass.
Right, but because you've got the Game Pass, gold membership is included in
No,
the Game
no,
Pass.
it's not. No, it's not. It's two separate things. Game Pass allows me to play my games on the Xbox and the PC, so I can play on two different platforms.
Yep.
Gold is to play online Xbox only. If you have did you purchase the game and pay for it?
Yes.
Right, so you own the game.
Yes.
You're not paying for a pass or anything. All you need to do is load your game up. Calvin loads his game up. He joins the same lobby. You do not have to pay any extra. You don't need gold and you don't need the game pass.
Oh, right.
No, I'm pretty sure it's only the Xbox user that's going to have gold, doing it.
Yeah, the Xbox user needs gold to be able to play games online. If the Xbox player does not have gold...
Ooh, that was close, that was close.
Yeah, if the Xbox player doesn't have gold, that means that they can't play any game online.
Yeah.
That's why I came away from the Xbox, because I'm not going to pay to play online. Why the fuck should I?
Yeah.
It's robbery.
Yeah.
So you pay 50 quid for a fucking game, i.e. say Forza Horizon. Yeah, you pay 50, 60 quid for the game, and then you then have to pay another £40 to then go and play online for the year. Fuck that. The reason why I have the Xbox Game Pass that allows me to play both on the Xbox and the PC is because my daughter has the Xbox in her room.
Right.
So via me having by me having it, it allows me to play the games that she has on her Xbox on my PC.
Right.
So you don't need to do nothing extra at all, Terry.
Right.
It's only the other person that's playing on a different platform, i.e. the Xbox, that has to do anything different.
Well, when you come across, boys, just form up behind and we'll head out together.
I was just thinking that. Are you wanting to jump back in front now, are you? I'll leave it.
Don't waste money getting the gold pass for no fucking reason, Terry.
Right, fair enough.
I'm stuck on a bump. There you go.
I was on the understanding that I needed gold.
No, you don't, because you're a PC player. Calvin, because he's going to play on the Xbox, he has to pay for the gold membership, not you as a PC player.
Yeah.
All you need to do is purchase the game, which you've already done, and then any online activity after you've bought the game is free. But where Xbox One has to purchase the game, and then they also have to then purchase gold on top of that to be able to play it online. Fucking robbery, mate. Absolute robbery.
Yeah.
Come on,
It's
Terry.
I'm just waiting for this to finish.
It's alright, I'm still stuck behind you.
Ah, right, I'm over.
Well, you're both still sitting over here with me.
I can't move. Oh, there he goes.
There we go.
My turn.
Right,
It's
hold
not,
on,
it's, a,
there we
it's
go.
not a night collision zone.
Yeah, I was just waiting for the video thingy to. There weren't no way of.
It can't be that far because I've got all of you on the radio.
Oh, it's a cutscene, that's why.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
Just pull it behind me.
Yeah,
Terry, mate. I've
Dave.
left it.
Honestly, bro, like as I say, it is fucking daylight robbery.
Yeah. See, I've been reading up a bit about it, and I know that they've now included gold membership in the Game Pass. But
Depends. No. There's a difference. If you get the standard Game Pass, you still need to buy gold. If you get the Game Pass Ultimate, that has the gold included. There's two different Game Passes, and there's also different level.
people.
No, because you the other night you was playing drifting with us,
Yeah.
and drifting is cross-platform between Xbox and PlayStation.
Yeah.
You didn't have to pay for a gold pass for that.
Right. Oh, so were there PlayStation people on there?
Yeah, PlayStation and Xbox and PC can all play together on drifting.
Right. Cool.
So, like I said,
That's the way it should be on every game.
Yeah.
But it never is.
Yeah.
it should. They've done it. They've done it with Call of Duty. They've done it with drifting. So why the fuck haven't they done it with SnowRunner?
Yeah.
Don't even Call of Duty now, are they?
Yep, Call of Duty. You can play all platforms against each other, or play it as a squad.
Gosh, well, saying that off, it's been a very long time since I played it.
It's only been the last 2 games that they've released.
That all of us across now.
Yeah.
Rolling because I'm blocking the road.
Yeah, golly.
Yeah, it's only been the last 2 games that they've released, Dawson, that they've allowed cross-platform. And another thing. Yeah, I had my own clan on Call of Duty at the beginning. And also the other way that they've managed to do it is that if you're a PC player and you want to play with console players, you have to use a control pad.
Right.
So, obviously, console, Xbox and PlayStation have controllers. If you want to be able to go into a cross-platform lobby and you're playing on PC, you have to then plug your controller in to be able to play with them. You can't play keyboard and mouse versus controller.
Right.
Yeah.
So it,
A steering wheel counts as a controller.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how they managed to get away with it with drifting, because the steering wheel is still classed as a control device.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause it's still in it.
Yeah, it's an input, yeah. Let's say when you plug a mouse and a keyboard in, it comes up as a mouse, and a keyboard comes up as a keyboard. When you plug any sort of controller in, it comes up with control device.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't have to worry about a thing, Terry. You just crack on as you normally would.
Yeah, that's cool. Anyway, yeah, Crashy, I'll go on Forza with you.
I love a bit of Forza. We used to go down into the quarry and play tag.
Yeah.
I remember that. That's when I was on the Xbox. When I
Yep.
was still on my shit PC, the shit laptop. Wasn't
Yep.
it? PC laptop.
It was down on the quarry or up and down that hill on drifting on the
Oh yeah, on the island.
Yeah, ice. That was fun.
Yeah. What's that called? That's called the Needle, isn't it?
That's it, yeah, yeah.
On the Needle drift zone.
Played that. It's not installed, I haven't played it.
I haven't got it installed. I don't believe. I'll have to get it installed, and we'll have to fucking give it a good old crack again, boys.
Yeah, I do like going on.
Have you got it, Ian?
What, Forza?
Yeah.
I had it downloaded on the Game Pass before I let it lapse.
Yeah, so I've got
So it's still installed. You just got to get your Game Pass.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
to re-download it, just need to upload the game.
Apparently it's coming to Steam shortly. Forza is coming to Steam. I don't know what price it's going to be.
No, that's the thing. I am going to look at getting it on PC though, instead of Xbox.
Well, I'll tell you what. If it does come to Steam, I will be. It depends how they do it. If it's going to be leased from Microsoft to Steam, and then when you open the game, it then needs the Xbox app open, then I won't purchase the game. I will just carry on the pass.
Yeah.
But if it is directly through Steam, using the Steam servers, then I will buy it through Steam. Because the Microsoft servers are fucking garbage. Exactly the same as Epic.
Does seem
Yeah, you
really
remember
laggy
when
tonight.
when I first started playing it, I logged in on your profile. Givo logged in on your profile.
Yeah, everybody did. Everybody downloaded the game from my season pass.
Yeah.
Because I have all the DLCs and the add-ons.
Yeah, I've got the ultimate one, so I've got everything on
There's no one with flights, wasn't it, when it all first came out? You
Yeah.
had about 20 people on there at the end of it.
Yep.
I gave up with flight sim.
When I move out of here and I got a bigger space for my gaming, then I'm going to buy myself another rig and I'm going to set it up for flight sim.
You can get the attachments for these.
Certainly, mate.
Yeah, but the only problem is I've got to unfucking wire the whole of the fucking rig, and you know, I've got on this rig, obviously I've got 3 screens, I've got the keyboard, the ZOTAC side panel, steering wheel, pedals.
You could just have your flight stick stuff just on the floor.
No, it's not. I don't want a flight stick, Dawson. I want the full yoke system, the lot.
That means yoke in the middle of your legs.
No, the yoke is
Yoke is
the
like
is
the fin.
It's like an up. It's like a 3/4 steering wheel with the top cut off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want a
That's
proper.
fine,
I want a proper yoke system. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the fighter stick. Yeah.
If Dave wants a yoke, I just get him an egg.
Go fuck yourself, Smelvin. I'll smash that egg on your face, bitch.
We have the white, please.
Yep, you can have the white and Dave can have the yoke.
I'll smash that egg on your face, bitch.
Whoa, hello, here we go.
Off again, Dave. Ian's not calling it, so...
No, I'm not calling it because you lot are all talking.
Well, you can still say...
Turning left.
Turning right was that? Okay.
Right.
You
Way
just
up.
shouted turning left and we're not
Yeah,
even
I'm
there
just
yet.
turning left.
Right at the roundabout, then left.
Me,
Then
that's...
turn right.
That's fucked up the way we're going in, isn't it?
Yeah, boy. It's somewhere I've never been to before, so it's a nice little entrance, I must admit.
So it's actually hanging in front of the screen.
Going across a lovely bridge.
It's time the knobs are problem. I think
Please turn up your knobs.
You don't like playing with
that's
knobs,
later. I've
Yeah,
got
you're
two
not-
twiddly ones.
And then right, and then
I say, have you turned voice meter off now, Dawson? Have you?
No,
I say, because you ain't crackling, farting around no more.
no, I'll turn it down on the control. What's it there?
wow, that fucking roundabout looks a bit fucking funky.
Right, Dawes, from now on, don't touch it, you're spot on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
leave
too
it.
quiet around.
No,
No,
we
you're spot on.
remember, we can adjust you in Discord. Remember when you started fucking around with this voice meter stuff, you was majorly too loud, so we had to turn you down.
Roundabout crashing.
Yeah.
So now
Quiet.
you're a little bit quiet for me, because I like to have the engine sounds quite loud. So all I have to do now is, now that your microphone is good and it's not hurting my ears with the crackling and
5
stuff,
6, that is, I'll
yeah, I can just
save that, actually.
turn you back up in Discord.
Yeah. I'll save the settings.
I say, because I'm not running a Go XLR on the rig at the moment.
No.
See, where I could just turn the slider up to turn the volume up on the desk PC, I can't do that in the rig at the minute. But that will be the next thing.
When I got the notification I was upgrading the car, I was like, ooh, should I just go and get that big ass Go XLR with all the buttons and everything?
Only problem is it really worth? Is it
No,
really?
okay, guys.
The way that I saw it, Dawson, is I paid 140 quid for my Go XLR Mini. Is
I
it?
can't even remember how much that was.
It was nearly 400 fucking quid
Yeah.
for the big one. But what are you getting? You're getting a few more fucking buttons that can make you do exactly what your Stream Deck can do with voice changer and all of that bollocks.
Yeah.
You know, like, so you're gonna go from 140 to 400 quid. You know what I mean? It's just fucking ridiculous.
Are you alright just shifted there?
Oh,
I've got to go into the, yeah, same. That's where my space is.
Not here.
Yeah,
Mine's directly in front of Dave, so I've stopped out here at the minute.
yeah, that's where I'm going, Dawes.
poxy
Okay.
little fucking trailer.
I'll cruise forward
I know,
and
they're a
let you
fucking
back
pain
up
in the
there.
arse to reverse, so.
You let me go first, are you?
Yeah, go on, mate. I'll just reverse back.
We're tangled up in.
I see you in here. As long as Terry doesn't sneak in there.
I'm staying put, mate. I've got to go over by the
Where?
lift
Oh, where he
where,
is.
where Rexy is. Yeah.
Thing is that everybody's kind of getting on the same page now, like where when it comes to parking and stuff, not to park over the top of each other, and
Oh,
I'll
it's
go-
just fucking annoying that day, isn't
I'm
it?
gonna go round in the corner
You're
here.
trying to back up and all of a sudden you've got a trailer in you. Oh,
yeah, you just can't see nothing. You can't see through whatever's over the fucking top of you.
just give me a shout when you've rolled out.
Just
the
shout
way,
if I'm.
Rick.
Oh, fuck.
Right, I'm out, Dawson. Go on.
You're out,
Yep.
I do like these new trailers where they've done the upgrades on that. So looking at Dalton's one, it's like properly extended out on that.
Mate, well, look,
What you're talking about, like where where it actually the fifth wheel goes onto the pin.
Yeah.
Yeah, where before it was so unrealistic, the trailer would hang majorly over the top of the fifth wheel, which is fucking stupid. It wouldn't, you know, like if you was to pick up a trailer like what Dawson's just had, the pin goes into the fifth wheel and then the trailer hangs off the back of the truck. Not it almost touches the back of the fucking cab.
Is it my go now?
Yep.
Oh, there's a mouse right there.
That was the last delivery, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was indeed.
Right, let's put that button there. Right, thank you everybody very much for joining. Hopefully you enjoyed it.
It's a nice back end on that truck, Rex.
I can't see how many I've got in, but hopefully you enjoyed it. So thank you very much, and I shall see you for another one. I think we might do a bit of farming. What do you think, Crashy? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow
During the
even?
day?
Doubt it during the day, Dawes.
Down to during the day. No bother. I'll be doing something during the day anyway. So hopefully you all enjoy it, and I'll see you another day. Bye bye.
Yep, same for me, guys and girls. Thank you very much for joining me, and as always, I've been Dr. Dave, and they've been the DDL crew.
Bye.
And we will see thee tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Sunday. What's Sundays?
No, we
Shoot
hunting
it
for
for
you.
you.
It used to be farming all that time ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, it used to be
Right, guys,
farming,
that's it for me as well.
and then it went to Snow Runner.
Yep.
Yeah, you're on hunting.
It's
Hunting.
for you.
Hunting tomorrow.
Normally farming for me.
Yeah.
Or something random for me.
Right, so I will see you guys tomorrow for a bit of hunting. So take it easy.